Who's keeping count? It's 5-5.
Academic and matured sports.
And they're 10!
Gentlemen Sports.
Academic and matured
have
sports.
risen from their ruins!
Gentlemen Sports.
Nonetheless, the Greek god in Rome! The unthinkable unfolds before our eyes!
Gentlemen Sports.
You're gonna see us go far and wide. Adelante Germania, laureata vil, ungeparit, König und Aussatzung, Marcel, Marcel, Marcel.
Academic and matured sports.
Den Schureman Sports.
Behind us, we just can't go wrong. We've got the rhythm if you've got the song. So raise your voices and we'll raise our game. Liverpool, Liverpool, long may we reign.
Blue is the colour, football is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain, 'cause Chelsea, Chelsea is our name. Here at the bridge where the rain all fine, we can shine all the time. Home or away, come and see us play. You're welcome any day. Hey, blue is the colour, football is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain, 'cause Chelsea, Chelsea is our name. Come to the shed and we'll welcome you. Wear your blue and see us through. Sing loud and clear till the game is done. Sing Chelsea, everyone. Oh, blue is the colour.
Asante Kotokose.
Academic and matured sports.
Asante Kotokose. Asante Kotoko. Asante Kotoko.
the world, from the capital city of the United States of America, Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Denchuraman Sports.
Brilliantly acrobatic save. Shaka's corner, Giroud!
Around the world, from the capital city of the United States of America, Washington, D.C. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Right, fantastic. Good morning. Jama yetie for nyinache jama bibia koba. Wakasena sanso ayiatom. Adope ya tenasa good jamon sam yansa kama hotro so. Edibese finsem adope ya 20 sport cake. In any
Academic and matured sports.
Saturday edition. Jaba yedamane nsemene football mon komo bebrede ba. I want to hear Oko European top 5 leagues now. Games I would do better to job. Is no Oba Ghana Premier League now. Games I would do better to job. Now, when him saying I mean my Sunday. Arsenal one more and Chelsea giving it to job. Now, Mikel Arteta didn't come over the first time giving a home. Manager the match Chelsea Liam Rossinia. Woro didn't come on Ben around there to job. Yet the one some people about the bedroom of Manchester United. You've got turning on called Liverpool. After the UEFA Champions League draw, already did Luis Enrique, Paris Saint-Germain manager. We didn't come out there for Chelsea team in the hall. Yet it's uncovered by Nabibia Koje, Elwood, now came on.
Darren Sheridan said, we stick him on for his aerial prowess. We've got to find his head. They found his head, and it's found.
Jabba Fireba made him come on. And it down to a World Cup budget for 2026.
Carry the
and what about Toja? I don't pay you about Thomas O'Connor, Jedimon come on. Now, Bibia Koye, what I came on. Ghana Premier League in the back also. Managers, I would do it in come on. Place, I would do it to make him come on. And come on, Ben, already two Jedimon coming in Ababa. Jumention of Found one also. Jabedi can't conquer phone cross so can it. Jabam and then some pence and pence, someone about to us all. Not a fin seminar to us all. A fin some of your fin some pence and pence seminar. Jabedamon so called not Jedimon some Peter Brown. And copy some none to be born on the pay. Yabas so. I'm a Jumetia would to the United Matuaso. Once again, a Dino Aya or Sai Bonsu and Ben Iza. The sports controller near. Greatness of mind, fleetness of foot, alertness, and quite splendid accuracy, and extraordinarily, Napoli lead in the Bernabeu. Right, fantastic, good morning, Pedro. We are good to go. Jankona, Jantin Komadia, be the first to Nane, Yankupon Yantman, Kemsa Water, and Ebertoja European top 5 leagues in the mall. Mami Fontes and the Oko Premier League now. Yanga one coming at Mitoja, na Aston Villa Bobo Kone Kwanway, and no I am millionaires possible over Hampton Wanderers, a Kobama Academy, you know, and it Jacono Oko La Liga. Mami Fontes himself Levante 2, Deportivo Oliver 0, and watch our German Bundesliga, Osberg Bobo Konichi FC Cologne, and Chomo 2 goals to nothing, and games no El Costo and a Corner, Yeri Aaron Sampi Anso Amao, Ama Bibian Anso Etmian
Academic and matured sports.
Amaden Sampi Anso Apa, Ama Bibian Anso Akoya Wanakwemo, Mamen Fontes and Oko Italy, Palma Shakana Bako, Ama Detanse Cagliari, Wabo Etmin Shakana Bako, and what you Oko French on Perena, and Jacona Mamen Fontes a Stromberg, Homo and Les Gamino 1 on draw, and Tano A Games and Tano Etoja,
gya yɛde amansɛmpi anso ɛma ɛnɛ ɔkɔ Premier League no ma mame fonto sɛ AFC Bournemouth wɔn ɛne Santala no ɛyɛ anasa 12:30 ɛna san crucial kama ɛtɔgya ɛno akyi yɛbɛnya Burnley bɔbɔkɔ no wɔn ɛnso ɛne Jetson sɛ Brentford ɛno ɛyɛ 3 p.m. na yɛnya Liverpool Anfield wɔn ɛne West Ham United Newcastle United tun sɛ for Everton ɛno ɛyɛ 3 p.m. na last game of the day ɛno atɔgya no ɛyɛ 5:30 ɛwɔ Ellen Road mame fonto no sɛ Leeds United wɔn ɛne Manchester City ɛno ɛyɛ crucial kama no bɛtɔgya anɔpɛ no yɛde ɛmo nkɔmɔ pi ɛde ɛma ɛnɛ ɔkɔ La Liga mame fonto sɛ abɔ no abɔ 1 p.m. yɛbɛnya Rayo Vallecano wɔn ɛto nsa ɛne for Athletic Club de Bilbao na ɛbɔ 3:15 a ɛwɔ Spotify Camp Nou Barca wɔn ɛto nsa ɛne for Villarreal ɛno ɛyɛ De Gea San Mares na reporter mɛkyɛ sɛ na ɛmɛkyɛ no baako no ɛyɛ possible
Academic and Matured Sports.
Den Sherman 91.9 Sports.
Defenders no ɛyɛ Jules Kunde Eric Garcia Pawuko Bansi anasa apɔnkye ɛde 1 Cancelo wɔn mo ɛbɛ complete twe ɛde ama Barca team no meto no ɛbɛyɛ apɔnkye ɛde Pedri ɛno akyi Mark Bernal wɔn mo ɛde bɛbɔ pivotal role ɛde ama Barca team no na anim no ayɛ Rafinha Diaz Baloli Femi Lopez Lami Jama Ibana sanso ɛna Robert Lewandowski ɛnɛ ɛkɔba no sɛ biribi atumi asesa wɔn mo ɛde bɛfiri game no ase ɛnso ɛde ama Barca team no abɔ no abɔ 5:30 ɛwɔ La Liga nɛ Mallorca ɛkyerɛ fiato nsa de fɛ Real Sociedad na yɛnya Real Oviedo wɔn mo ɛne Atletico Madrid ɛno ɛyɛ 8 p.m. tɛnɛ yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ yɛnua bɛrima Kwesi Sibɔ wɔn no ɛbɛde dwuma ɛde ma Real Oviedo ama biribi no ɛnso ɛtumi akɔ yie yɛde ama nsɛm pii ɛnso ɛma ɛnɛ ɔkɔnkyɛn Bundesliga mame fonto anim sɛ 3:30 anasɛ 2:30 yɛbɛnya Bayer 04 Leverkusen wɔn mo ɛne Mainz 05 ɛno akyi Borussia Mönchengladbach wɔn mo ɛne Union Berlin yɛbɛnya Hoffenheim wɔn mo ɛne St. Pauli na Werder Bremen wɔn mo ɛne FC Haldiam ɛno ɛyɛ 2:30 ɛna San Christian Camp so bɛtuma tɔgya ɛno akyi mame fonto gya sɛ Nyankopɔn nyadoma di classic ne tɔgya ɛno ɛyɛ Borussia Dortmund wɔn mo ɛne FC Bayern Munich ɛno ɛyɛ 5:30 ɛna San Christian Camp ɛtɔgya na reporter mɛkyɛ sɛ na ɛmɛkyɛ no baako no ɛyɛ possible sɛ mo bɛgyere ade ama FC Bayern Munich ɛno nso ɛyɛ dɛteɛ ɛne sɛ goalkeeper ne din nso ɛde Vernos wɔn ɛbɛgyere ɛde ama Bayern team no ɛno akyi agbrankyɛ ne din ɛde Konrad Lemar ɛno akyi Jonathan Tah Dayot Upamecano Joseph Stanisic wɔn abɛyɛ 4 defenders wɔn bɛgyere ɛde ama Bayern team no na mɛto no ayɛ Alexander Pavlovich ɛno akyi Joshua Kimmich wɔn ɛbɛ complete medal ɛno ɛyɛ pivotal role na attackers no ɛno ayɛ Luis Diaz Jamel Musiala Michael Olise Hurricane wɔn ɛbɛgyina anim ɛnso ɛde ama team no ɛno ɛyɛ reporter no ɛba do pay no yɛde ama nsɛm pii ɛnso ɛtumi no ma ɛnɛ ɔkɔ 8 na ɛbɛnya 3 games ɛno bɛtɔ dwa na abra no abɔ 2 p.m. yɛbɛnya Como 1907 wɔn ɛto nsa ɛrefa Lecce ɛno akyi Hellas Verona wɔn ɛne Napoli game no ɛno ɛyɛ 5 p.m. na sankem wei ɛno ɛbɛtɔ dwa Inter Milan ɛwɔ Giuseppe Meazza San Siro wɔn ɛto nsa ɛrefa Genoa ɛnkyɛn no ɛnso ɛyɛ games a
Den Sherman 91.9 Sports.
ɛnso ɛma biribi ɛnso ɛyɛ kama ɛnɛ ɔkɔ French championnat na mame fonte sɛ René ɔmo to nsa ɛrefa Toulouse ɛno ɛyɛ 4 p.m. na Monaco wɔn ɛne Angers ɛno ɛyɛ 6 p.m. yɛbɛnya Le Havre wɔn ɛto nsa ɛrefa Paris Saint-Germain ɛno ɛyɛ 8-5 pɛpɛpɛ ɛna San Christian kaba bɛtumi atɔgya anɔpɛ no yɛde ama nsɛm pii ɛnso ɛma ama biribiara ɛnso ɛtumi kama yɛnte nsɛm na yɛnte nkɔmɔ bebree ɛmfiri nkurɔfoɔ nkuro so ɛmpoa ɛma biribiara ɛnso ɛntumi ɛnkɔ yɛ wɔn akora mu yɛn starte nsɛm no ɛnso ɛmfiri USA kura no mu wɔnim sɛ ɛnkyɛn yɛ ɛna Inter Miami team no wɔbɔ ɛtumi akɔgye MLS Cup na mame mfonto wɔ nim sɛ Leo Messi mo ɛno akyi Sergio Busquets ɔbɛnya aberanteɛ no din ɛde Rodrigo de Paul mame mfonto gyaa sɛ ɔmo ɛboa yɛ ɛma Inter Miami ɔmo agye US no ɛyɛ ɔmo cup no ɛma biribi no ɛnso ɛyɛ kama na tɛmɛkyɛ sɛ Nyankopɔn yɛ adoma next month ɛno ɛyɛ 5th March gyaminya and it's Inter Miami. Womo at the Tetanus MLS Cup and about White House. Now, Omo at a Quackland pounds. And what you Tottenham Hotspur, and what I got 129 million pounds. Olympic Marseille, I got 92 million pounds. Aston Villa, I got 85 million pounds. Mami Fontuan is Nottingham Forest, I got 2 million pounds. Manchester City, but at 2 million pounds. Strasbourg, Womo, I got 71 million pounds. Ajax Amsterdam, I will out to the sea. One more answer above car, I know I is 45 million pounds. Sanso and a Juve, I know answer I 44. Ain't it, my main front to job? Sir Oko, I know I England now. I Chelsea Timino. One more at a ball Kakasi and watch Oko Fonsa. When him say Strawberry, come on, answer at a ball Kakasi. When him say Oranity, answer at the answer, Oranity toward Polly. One more at a clearly consortium now. One more at the only Chelsea. Omo and a Sanso only Strumper Bobokono into Chelsea Boka last season. Strumper come Sanso Abokan last season. And no HS and Yama and Koye and so and former Chelsea. Sanso and a Strumper Timno. And no I report to the Abano Peno. Jadi Amon Sampi and so Amame. Mami Olivia Jeru now chanting come on. A branch away as Academy Arsenal.
Academic and matured sports.
Denchiraman Sports.
Bobokono. Na Yakobi say Olivia Jeru a simple question. Say on choose Chelsea and they Arsenal. Timpan and a better abra one equity na anuna Olivier Jerusalem or come up yet say hey simple and short Chelsea Timno Woma Yuma Bebretamano and yet Chelsea and Kono Olivier Jeru one who Jetia and a Champions League da and yet Chelsea Bobo Can and Kono Olivier Jeru one who Europa League title da and to honor ever choose Chelsea over Arsenal no Ayan Koma and no every Olivier Jeru upon to not say Abayamon come up answer Amo Yanko Manchester United Crenamo non gentin Kumakaka Ahmed Diallo a player at the Manchester United now upon to not conquer come up was so welcome Obianta Sasa Premier League in the greatest players of all time Bako Wayne Macaroni former captain at the Manchester United second player Thierry Henry Daniel former Arsenal captain and the third player Cristiano Ronaldo Kuma Ahmed Diallo one at the Aquacotuja Alpeno Shadi Amon Sampi Anso Ama Bibina Anso Ayakama Yanko Catalonia Crenamo and Barca Crenamo Nanjantin Kuma report to mention says it's a Barca Timino Wama Jatum one more Alpha Caribbean Society project at the Marcus Rashford. Nick 30 million euros.
Academic and matured sports.
So I'm per project at the Marcus Rashford. I was so much at the Mabobokoro, Dominga and a Sabasa Bobokoro. One more I ready. Some between at the Manchester United number. Dominga and a Sabasa Timno. One more Alpha Genesis. I'm about to see kind of a cool. Now Dominga and a Fibiano. One more I ready. Some between 10 million euros at the Ama and I am Manchester United. Not second season, omo 10, not third season, omo 10. Enti omo bechem Heno a annual installment and a Barca one more effort today. Say omo ebetia and so at Manchester United Bobokuno. Now the Cronum Soma Barca one more effort today. Some betrayal can Coco at the Manchester United and say one more emphasis financial fair play. I know ebetimi ache Barca team now. I know answer ayan commando aba. Jade Amon Sampi answer amo. Mami Jesselinga na gentin kuma branch away. Equa Japan Equa Dijma. Na teming and say Brazilian club. I know aya Corinthians. Si so much as send a branch in team come on. I'm a teming and send commodity and Quanima. A branch at the Jesselinga former Manchester United. West Ham United player branch away.
Academic and matured sports.
Denchiraman Sports.
I know answer aya Corinthians. Na Pipian answer at Mekama. Teming and sa branch in me join here. Way abaya free transfer nyantia. Corinthians Baba could be chat dabre. And some be trust and Pobi answer at them a certain club. I know I am commando Abba. Jadi Amon Sampi answer Amo. Ama Bibian answer Ayakama. Mame Tottenham Hotspur Yanko England London na Argentine Comodia. When I'm said this is our Premier League and I'm open one teamer. Injuries eha omo team na bako aya Tottenham Hotspur team no my main fortress said this is omo elusu place bit to say James Maddison and not Tijan Kolosevsky Mohamed Kudus and not Rodrigo Benteke Ben Davis Lucas Begval appointed team at the Destiny in Doji Pedro Porro and not Wilson Otto Betamo and your place from United Mr. T and so at my team now and to watch us place way na se ohwa nyoma ekoso e wo Tottenham team no mo na chese nyoma ekoye anasa nyoma enkoye anso emfoma Tottenham team no wonim se anam so emofranity edi Thomas Frank wono eja bobo koneto because injuries na doso resource empa emfoma Tottenham team no enchedo anso aye report no aba yete amonsampi anso ama bibiana anso ayekama after say UEFA Champions League draw no etoja wonim se Real Madrid bobo kono omaja bruta because nansen omo ekosia Man City awomo no can stage mo na temenga se onko Real Madrid womo team no mo womo age disappointed awo UEFA bosa atanya womo kwakoba mo Champions League team ano aya Manchester City ama temenga se womo jidi se since Antonio Rudiger eba Real Madrid bobo kono mo wabo more games against Manchester City than say ono ewa Chelsea abono ewa Chelsea wabo more games and Fentia Man City team no wono eba Madrid ono abo more games and so edetia ano eya Manchester City team no ano eya report no eba yede amansampi anso etim no ama bibiana anso tuma kama bra ama de nsampi anso eba ama bibiana anso akoye wona kwemo mame Ademola Lookman wono eya Nigeria omo player sisi abante ne edijima ewo Vita Metropolitano ano aya Atletico Madrid team no mame Fontes and dade ko be se Ademola Lookman se on kana kra no krana yabako Leo Messi wono any Cristiano Ronaldo san two place way when be choosing say wono aya the best of all time wono aya the greatest of all time na no and Ademola Lookman se o come obiata say Cristiano Ronaldo wono and a player or Shatano Empo Waka say Cristiano Ronaldo ono and the greatest player of all time and da yente kuma Ademola Lookman what day atuja
Ronaldo versus Messi. Right, okay. Yeah, I think that's probably the last question because that's not the answer I wanted, but everyone's different. Everyone is different. So if you had the opportunity to be wearing one of the shoes, you're wearing Ronaldo's shoes to perform like him.
Academic and matured sports.
I said to me, he's my goat. He's your goat. Yeah.
Entero ayane dankoma Ademola Lookman Nigeria striker CCA wono etijuma Atletico Madrid come on edetuja what is any piano yes and why and a best player of all time why and a greatest player of all time was say a Cristiano Ronaldo and no ayan koma abronte de anso ade Ademola Lookman wono ade tuja no pedro jeremon sampi anso ama bibiana anso ay kama yanko Manchester United krono na gentin kuma new goalkeeper ano aya Le Mans adema Manchester United na unim sa branche we waye nyoma bebre behind the scenes enko fadwene enkos na unim sa Manchester United o current goalkeeper ano aya Le Mans abronche we when him say on his social media account bia say ne abane Facebook abane Twitter abane Instagram abane IG na abranche no woni any social media account ama temenga say Manchester United mo goalkeeper CCA wono eche boss no edema Manchester United when him say sika abranche nya want me anya even a single tattoo I want ho Manchester United goalkeeper no wono only even a single tattoo ama temenga say abrabia no wono etimi donate blood at the common Belgium
Academic and matured sports.
Apprentice Deminga and it's on onika bia ne bonte and what on time bia ne bonte ama demechen say I get student accommodation and apprentice we ya na onim say na what piano apprentice the answer at Lema so no at 120,000 euros at the good bottom and so still apprentice we wono elevate simple life and no at Senyoma Ekoye and so at Manchester United goalkeeper and no aya Le Mans no pay Jade Amon Sampi and so mame former England manager and no aya Garosauke to Rawe wakwa didn't come bebre na yatete sen and say na Manchester United after some Michael Carrick team no na omo epo piano ebeginem as a permanent manager at Manchester United na ano ne ko be se run the Garosauke say watete say Manchester United bobo kuno epeno na no and Garosauke say ono oni passing biasa obasan so returning na wobedi juma our Premier League mo the last time ono manage our Premier League mo what was edu na since the Premier League no so on the 10th position ano anya Brighton ano anya kobo fra de ade carousel ketono ade tuja ano chine kobi se carousel ke se Nyankopon nya tom na se konya
Academic and matured sports.
another
Dentsurum and
opportunity
91.9
sports ano say a certain national team wo be coach na carousel ke se no anya dia wono ebe coach even as national team England national team no we no wono edo so no e pa no wie ye ano Yankobo fra de anso ade carousel ke wono ede tuja de mon komo pi anso ama bibiane anso etme kama mame Barca Medford da Frankie Dion wonim say na me your report de ma wo sir Frankie Dion Brantway wono e prakakra na deming and say Frankie Dion ni injury no and shana nye serious nemum Abrante ne prefer say wono and risk no one and former Barca wonim say Euro 2024 toja because of say ono risk Asian Academy Barca wono entimi engagement our European 2024 no na deming and say this time around and check na World Cup 2026 in toja the mention say Barca pay for one more episode of Abrante ne panie na ono engagement Adama Barca team no nemum Abrante na can know at the Barca say a person oh heal it naturally or person who turn naturally one person by panie bia na ne recovery no enso ayan tentem one episode called World Cup 2026 and no ayan koma and no every Frankie Dion na so ya aban yedebon sampi enso ama bibia enso etme kama mami 20
and matured sports.
A player at the Manchester United and Brantway when him saying some Mason Mount every Chelsea Johnny Manchester United bobo could on Saturday game ni bimbo and for Manchester United bobo kono diaminya and it's Aston Villa omo and Unai Emery one more him say omo and 20 Mason Mount bedin come na Abrante na Japania abedi juma ade ama Villa bobo kono and no ayan come no aba jade amon sampi anso etibedemo ama bibiana anso etime kama aproma den sampi anso ama mami Vinigia wono aye Vinicius Junior ne girlfriend na abayo way wono another Facebook and so wonim say Vinigia wono eko kisi obi ewo data and it's public na eno na ye twa sa picture no ade akoma Vini Junior once Vini Junior wa comment our sa picture na say ama yakobi sa Abrante anasa banjo no say aye denti and feel run no wama any answer yakobi sa Vini Junior say won sa picture na say ne girlfriend no aye Vinigia wono afini pafofra no na chesamasa samian kasa metiye na bia me girlfriend ne Alice na Alice kwosho bia mania wakwa kofi obia no sada na masa relationship no go ama demenga sa Vini Junior say ne girlfriend and ndi ade Vinigia wono akwa kofi obia no was way
Dentsurum sports
we and kind of quote and I kind of said ne girlfriend wakwa kofi obia no a wono wadin kan church mo dia channel etero ayen koma and every Vinicius Pixel Oliveira Junior or runner asway aba jere amon sampi anso amao yanko Argentina na ejen komodia demenga is a former Barca defender former Liverpool defender appointed to Eddie Javier Mascherano demenga and it's a River Plate Bobokoro sisi ono and a new manager and so atama Argentine based club and no a River Plate and chano and so ayen koma and no aba no peno jere amon sampi anso ama bibian anso akama and it and score 90 or more adabatuja sir asase so sisi wonim say the year 2026 someone come obiacha say akoma say yakwanko yi godin born na omo ejiri say Chelsea player and no aye Estevao Willian wono and ebetimi age this year and no aye 2026 golden born no homo asha branch the born obo adema Chelsea homo asha branch the born obo adema Brazil and no aye Selesawa homo ejiri say Estevao Willian wono ebetimi age and no second player aye Banyan omo player al branch the ade Carl wono edeba second player no ebetoso third player and no
matured sports
and no answer ya branch the ade Diamante wono aye player Adama RB Leipzig Pawu Kubansi batoso anai na Zerwe Emre ono atoso enum ano aye report no eba jere amon sampi anso ema and watching us score 90 said this year 2026 wosha asase so players a wotomo etijuma womo agiri se opobi amanatimi age Ballon d'Or this year na chese aye Kylian Mbappe Alice obehwe na ode Mbappe matoso jamame na bibia anso etime koye wona kwemo womo agiri se 2026 ohwe bona Mbappe ɛbɔ ɛdema Real Madrid wohwɛ bɔ na Mbappe ɛbɔ ɛdema ano ɛyɛ LeBron national team no wɔn ɛgyina sɛ asase so currently upo bia no deserve Ballon d'Or this year na ɛno ɛyɛ Kylian Mbappe wɔn ɛgyina sɛ Lamine Yamal wɔn ɛbɛtumi atɔso mmienu na Hurricane wɔn atɔso mmienu sɛ Declan Rice ɛbɛtɔ so ɛnan na Erling Haaland aberante no nso ɛtumi atɔ so enum ɛno ɛyɛ report no ɛba yɛde ɛmo nsɛm pii nso ɛtumi dɛm a abrama ne nsɛm pii nso ɛba ama biribiara nso ɛyɛ kama maame Chelsea goalkeeper ɛno ɛyɛ Robert Sanchez wonim sɛ last year September ɛna Robert Sanchez ɛkɔdidi nkɔbɔ bebree yɛkɔbi sɛ Robert Sanchez sɛ ne ɛkɔbɛ no sɛ Chelsea bɔbɔkɔ no wɔn ɛkɔdu knockout stage ɛwɔ UEFA Champions League na team bɛn ɛna wɔn bɛ prefer so wɔn bɛhyia team bɛn ɛna Chelsea bɔbɔkɔ no wɔn ɛnhwɛ anim so wɔn bɛtumi ahyia Robert Sanchez n'ankasa tu n'anum tuo ɛka sɛ wɔn hia Paris Saint-Germain sisie ɛyɛ Chelsea wɔn ɛne Paris Saint-Germain na bɛkɔ akɔhyia na yɛntia last September nkɔmɔ a ɔbɔfoɔ ɛno ɛyɛ Robert Sanchez wɔde ɛtu gya.
Where do you want to play away in the Champions League? The draws tonight.
Get me out on PSG, man, so we can get them out and have no excuse this time as well. Man, so we can get them out and have no excuse this time as well.
Enkero ayane tiankoma wote se Robert Sanchez September bosom no wode tuja se omo ehia Paris Saint-Germain sisie aya Chelsea Paris Saint-Germain womo elebetimi ehia wo UEFA Champions League no jede amonsampi anso emo ama bibiara anso etme kaba mami Paris Saint-Germain manager Luis Enrique wora no edede nkomo bebre na eneda wonim se after se Paris Saint-Germain mo ehia ano aya Chelsea in the UEFA Champions League no yekobi se run se nano ewo FIFA Club Cup no more Chelsea etchomo yomojuma Chelsea etchomo 3-0 our Met Life Stadium now
Academic and Mature Sports
run of 16 Paris Saint-Germain one more Kokobo against Chelsea a revenge and a take care of run said Dabi one more any that spirit now one more at a take care revenge at the Chelsea no more a motivation at the Paris Saint-Germain sir one more elbow against English club no more welcome obiata says and can Chelsea na ye nimno CCA and your bebre sasa our Chelsea team no more a good contest a different game I know ayan koma oranti at Luis Enrique woro at the atujara peno jadi amon sampi anso team no more ama bibia anso kama and Paulo Maldini wono at the JC Goma Barca player I know I get Gerard Martin. Now, anytime I'm in front of Paulo Martin, the former captain. Ultima AC Milan. Sanchez in our decoma. I planted the answer Eddie Gerard Martino and Trey will throw a good Sanchez in the Munier. Now, or say or was say, I planted the Eddie Gerard Martin. All the best. I want to belt down no enya and which I wish a good luck. I want to carry anymore. I know a young commander Paulo Maldini was also added to so with affection. Now I know I just raw. Nadi Adi Paulo Maldini. One of Ejata Pronte de Adi Gerard Martin. Bansa Diffontano. I know also a report to the Abba. Jade Amon Sempi Anso Emma. And it done a massa of
Academic and Mature Sports.
Genturaman 91.9 Sports.
Manchester City. Omo midfielder. Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante Rodri. Omo Pabrantino. Emma Temechen Selfronti William sent a contract with Manchester City until 2027. Deminya and Samadrid. One more Eshenim, Sir Omobenya, Aprantan Ara ono Aberijima Tamama to Bobokono, Emma Temenya and Sir Florentino Perez or Renan Casa. Senesa Rodri, Aprantan deal and we get now. One on Casabet Mevrim, not on at Abrantano, and so Abba Timimo, and no air report on Albano Peno, said Amon Sempi and so Abba, and it after say you wait for Champions League. Drawn at me and Toja, my main frontress up to Jumokuno, one more air Jumokua, one more Domun Suko, one more Epemo, now Amontin Chuma Babetuja, now Amontin where you wait for Champions League, Chelsea against Paris Saint-Germain. Team Orono Ebetima qualify. Chelsea na anita one more Emma Chelsea team no and no 53.3% and no percentage anita omo Edema Chelsea and no Paris Saint-Germain one more Emma 46.7% and no Galatasaray against Liverpool one more against Liverpool
Academic and Mature Sports
3% sir one more Ebetime qualified Galatasaray Real Madrid against Manchester City against Manchester City same way ano ebeye Shibruta because Madrid one more any city Tasia na omo jiri said this time around Manchester City bet me a qualify over Real Madrid na omo Man City ano aye 64.3% and omo Man Madrid ano aye 35.7%. Atlanta Bayern Womujiri Sabanya Betma qualify and no I 76.8% and Omo Enso Etimo and no I Bayern Timino Barca against Newcastle United. Barca Omo 55.3%, Newcastle I 44.7%, na Atletico Madrid Tottenham and no I 53.7%. Echo Ante Emma Atletico Madrid Timno and no Enso I reported Abba Arsenal against Bayer 04 Leverkusen. One more Edith Arsenal ever qualify and no 85.5% and no air report on the Abba. Jete Amon Sampi answer Timamo. Ama Bibian answer Akama. Mami Harvey Elliott. One Anasa Elliott Anderson. Rather, not just Elliott Anderson. One air player at the man Nottingham Forest. Now, reporter mentions says two clubs. One more I want Manchester.
Academic and Matured Sports.
Denchirman 91.9
Now,
Sports.
Jamaican say, when him say Manchester City terminal. One more aya was a Rodrigo Hernandez Cascante Rodri. Apparently, I'm sure Wobbe Free Bobo Kudamo. On him say already may I report where Jamal say Rodri Manchester City. One more aya and say Real Madrid Bobo Kono. One more Ebetima for Branchino. Ama Jamaican says Michael Korekananka Sankacha Manchester United team no. Say Omo Enya Domobeye Bia. Now Omo Enfa Elliott Anderson. I'm from Manchester United team now because Yankupo Yadma next year. Casemiro. Apparently, I be free Manchester United Bobo Kurmo. Ain't so no car. Apparently, the answer at the year and say Elliott Anderson. One Emperor. No ono Emedijma Enfa Emma team now. Jadi Amon Sampi answer Amo. Ama Bibian answer Ankama Mami Pem Kojola. Na anytime I want some chofo Jumetana say. And Jakoko Bisa Pem Kojola say. Sir Obeju first Premier League title. Yana in Pempi President to send a Pep Guardiola say one month some trophy Jumediana say or Babema Mikel Arteta advice. Yenten Commaneda Pep Guardiola what they atuja.
You've experienced yourself at Barcelona what Mikel Arteta is going through right now, that pressure of trying to win a first league title as a manager. I just wonder, what's that pressure like? What do you remember of that time and trying to get over the line, and how does that compare maybe to when you were a player going for a league championship?
I don't remember. I'm not here to give advice to Mikel.
Enteno ayane jankoma Pep Guardiola wono edituja yesi oma ya advice send a press on it here Abrano agent first Premier League was it enyo ono and Obama Mikel Arteta advice. Akwanya Obe first handle pressure. One Elbejan first Premier League title. I know Ayaneda Koma. Already at the Pem Cojola no Edituja. Jari Amon Sampi answer Emma. Ama Bibi answer I come and Kupayad Ma Sunday. I know I 4:30 Chelsea. Omo way to Arsenal. Now already at the Liam Rosina. What didn't come out at the update. Afa and Mantia one more available. And Mantomo Anya available. And for Emma Chelsea.
Yeah, Reece is absolutely fine. Romeo Lavia is getting stronger and stronger. We had a mini practice match in the week where he looked really good in, which is great for him. Unfortunately, Este will be out for a little bit longer, and Jamie's progressing really, really well in terms of his rehab.
Anything else to come up there?
No, Cuckoo is progressing really, really well, but he's not available for Sunday, but hopefully we get him back in as quickly as possible. Levi's doing really, really well with his long-term rehab, so at the moment Dario's back on the training pitch as well as Sugo, which is good, and hopefully we can get all of these players back and fit for the running of the season.
Academic
and Matured Sports.
Chiraman Sports.
Arupero Jari Amon Sampi Anso Amal. Was it Chelsea against Arsenal? The only player went to me and Bobby. I have brought the at the Marco Corella. One on qua I the only player went to me and Bob. Rissy James I brought the Abba. No Abedijima at the Amatimno. And no I Commando Abba Yadamon Sampi Anso Amal. And no Chine Kokobis run it at the Liam Rosina. Sir, was he Arsenal 2 times? No. Arsenal 1-0. I will link up on my noche Arsenal. I sound so 2-1. What bought 2 games at Arsenal. One winning game and front Arsenal. Nanona Liam Rosini said, "Oh, come on, Biacha said the last time I watched Arsenal, Yama Ankoye. Number this time around, Yamayad Sunday. One more episode, resource against Arsenal."
How are you going into this game approaching that?
I think for large spells of the game, you're always disappointed to lose out to one of your London rivals in a semi-final of a cup competition. Yeah, I think there were availability issues. Not an excuse, it's a fact in both games. The first leg, I was here for 4 days. So we have to look at it with the right context. There was a really, really good structure about us without the ball. With the ball, maybe we could have been more front-footed in terms of going out to win the game. There was a clear idea that the players carried out very well. We didn't get the result that we wanted, and we want that to change on Sunday.
Enti Chelsea manager Randy and Liam Rosina was singing Amenyad Sunday. One more episode of Sanya Sunday. One more episode of winning game against Arsenal. And Kuba Randy and Liam Rosina. What other Tuja and what you call Sasanya Mayatuma. And when you wait for Champions League run of 16 Chelsea. One more and Paris Saint-Germain ball. Now some game no. And Sembeng and Obeka for Yentin Chuba Liam Rosinia. What they at Tuja.
PSG in the Champions League. They're European champions, but this club obviously has a decent record against them recently as well in the Club World Cup. How do you react to that?
So excited. PSG are a fantastic team. Obviously, I have experience of playing against them in France. They're a team that I've always admired. I think Lewis done an incredible job there. These are the games you live for. These are the games that you come into football for, and it's going to be a great tie between two fantastic teams. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. But we've got another 3 games before that I need to focus on.
Denchiraman
Sports. Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain, Reporter matches of Randy at Carlo Ancelotti. When I'm saying Yankupanyadman next month and a Brazil. One more Adomo squad, more Adabako World Cup 2026. Ababa Beto Jana reporter Menya. And it's a Rantabi Wawa, a possible over the team. And so a day, the said the Don Carlo Ancelotti say any injuries and a Bessie. I want the chance of Brazil almost quite in more. What more to me Ankobi? William said World Cup already. Medin Kanya San report to the Tamon say a Manto 26 and a FIFA. One more quite say Omo me edging and so at the Amo Mutimino. Now Teming say a Manto 26 and all already. We're running the at Carlo Ancelotti. Over 18 players are yet 10 now. One more bet me Aqua World Cup and be not defenders and goalkeepers are. One more 18 players are. Carlo Ancelotti already. One more day what the stampers is to say get 10 ya. One more bet me Aqua World Cup and be goalkeeper the at the Alisson Ramsey Becker from Liverpool Nobeko and watching Malquinhos from Paris Saint-Germain. One more bet me Aqua Al Dambele Chawo. One more bet me Antoine Brazil team now and watching Gabriel Migueles from Arsenal. Alexandro ono ebetime for Brazil on my legs anymore. Not Douglas Santos ono every Brazil on my legs anymore. Midfielders no aye possible. Sunday injury Timamba. One more ebetime anke Carlo Ancelotti in the squad. One already wedding
Academic and matured sports.
Casemiro. Bako aye Andre Santos Adama Chelsea. Bruno Gomes from Newcastle United. Lucas Paqueta. One every Flamengo. Lucas Henrique. One every Brazil on my leg anymore. Na attackers no aye Matheus Cunha from Manchester United, Rodrigo from Real Madrid, João Pedro from Chelsea, Vinicius Pizarro Oliveira Jr., one of every month to Elba, Rafinha Diaz Balani every pass Elba, Estevao William from Chelsea, Sans and Gabriel Martinelli, one of every annual Arsenal, with himself 26 players already. Carlo Ancelotti. 16 and I say 18. Sisi Diaka 8 slots and aka ewo Brazil omutimimo Emma Deminga and say and emanche be say Neymar Junior Hendrick Mo say omo episode ko World Cup na our summer shiramo na bibia enso etimi ayekama ano ayo report on Alba jere amonsampi enso etimi mo ama bibia enso etimi ayekama mame fonto say UEFA Champions League no wonim say nyankopon ya tomo no ebetoja na first round of games na ebetoja wo UEFA Champions League no mame enfantoja say ano aye next month 10th to 11th and na jebebo first leg our UEFA Champions League run of 16. na second leg no eno aye 17th to 18th and yebetimi abo anso ebo UEFA Champions League no ma jade amon koma pi anso ama bibia anso etimi akama mame Mikel Arteta no aye trene atima Arsenal bobo kono unsenya me yatuma Sunday
Academic and matured sports.
na Mikel
Arteta 91.9 Sports.
Omo injury lister eno bobo kono mo wakasa adefa Kai Havertz wakasa adefa Mrantia aye possible se nyame yadma Chelsea against Arsenal one more bejidem adema team no.
No, so far we're waiting for tomorrow as well, the last training session to understand whether we have one or two available from last week.
Yeah, on those ones, Kai Havertz, Ben White and Max Dowman didn't make the North London derby. Are you hopeful some or all of them can be there?
Yeah, we are hopeful. Max will play some minutes tonight with under 21s. Kai will train tomorrow and then let's see.
Entero ayene dan komo radin ede Mikel Arteta wono ede tuja wote se wodin komo tuja sa Bronson din ede Ben White wono ebe available and which Kai Havertz ebe chinem adama Arsenal Bronson din ede Max Dorman womo nyina be chime aye fit adama Arsenal team no abro omo ene Chelsea nebo and which ne ko be sa Mikel Arteta se Chelsea bobo ko na ye no jere dada because oba Arsenal bobo ko mo watch Chelsea woyere wajuma wachine dwaye krana watime aye Chelsea wajuma nano wonim se awo Carabao Cup no wono abo Chelsea home and away ano aye 3-1 na nyame yaduma Sunday keme to
Academic and matured sports.
Expectation you say and come say and Mikel Arteta with the tuja
Results against them.
No, I think what it is about the preparation, and the preparation gives you confidence and the right emotional state to get to the game with the belief and the conviction that you're going to win it, and after that you have to earn the right to do it.
Thank you, good luck.
I get it then come around the Adam Mikel Arteta wono editu Jayenko Manchester Cronmo na jandin come Michael Carrick I train at the ama Manchester United bobo kono one player Manchester United chita for the GD se onye kemini bi ball adama team no and no Tony Mason man former Chelsea player no now run se enche Manchester United bobo kono obo be 20 Mason Mount se ono edujuma at the Manchester United.
Oh. Yeah, Mason's getting closer. Really, he's on the grass. He's getting closer. So he's looking to kind of train and being around it pretty soon. So he's getting close. Just had to be patient, really, a little bit. And listen, he's a big player for us, Mace. So looking after him, making sure he's ready, and big finish to the season. So good news that he's getting really close. Matthias a little bit. He's had a back issue, which has just been a little bit slower to progress. Really, it's something that we've been kind of working through, and he's getting there. He's in the right direction, but as I said, he's just a little bit further behind. So it's one of those things that's disappointing, but it's unfortunately part of football. So we'll get him back when.
Entero ayang dan koma Michael Carrick editu Jawasem Manchester United chita for Munya Botre Amfa Emma Tony Mason Mount Abrantene Enche Wababa na Waro Aberijuma Adi Amatimino Ano Ayankubo Rado Editu Jayanko Saudi Arabia Cristiano Ronaldo Wano Ene Al Nasabo Kona Gente Komo when him said the last 11 games Al Nasa Wamo Abo our Saudi Arabia Pro League no 11 wins 33 points and omo etimi enya awasa 11 wins no more mame fontoja says oko Saudi Arabia Pro League no more all na samo energy table no eno HSA this time around enyoma ekoye anso edema team no ano ayankomo no aba yedema nsampi anso amao mame Diego Costa one a former player edema Chelsea. Now Diego Costa there where interview Biana say Abrante no you ready say bomb pan Abrante beto
Academic and matured sports.
Luis Suarez why and a better striker our Premier League more now asama Diego Costa kakana say Suarez was a Premier League da yes it be was it ono anya biakra no waji 2 Premier League titles with Chelsea into some better striker and did not compare with Premier League in my derby Luis Suarez le level no endu ono eye Diego Costa eno eye report no eba yede amon sampi enso amanya kupon yadma Sunday games no beto je Premier League no Brighton Elton said from Nottingham Forest eno eye 2 p.m. na ewo Cleven Cottage Fulham womo ene Tottenham Hotspur ewo Old Trafford Manchester United womo ene Crystal Palace na Sunday big game eno ewo Emirates Stadium Arsenal womo ene Chelsea no enso eye 4:30 oko La Liga Sunday yebenya El Chamoton sa ere for Espanyol de Barcelona Valencia ewo Mestalla womo ene Osasuna Real Betis Balompié womo Elton sa ere for Sevilla na Girona ewo Montelevi womo ene Celta Vigo no game no enso etimi ato just Sunday our German Bundesliga mame Anfanto nim Stuttgart womo ene Wolfsburg no chibenya Eintracht Frankfurt womo ene Freiburg benya Hamburger SV womo ene RB Leipzig enteno enso game sebetoja jede amon sampi enso ama Sunday oko
Academic and matured sports.
Denturaman
Atlanta
Sports.
Torino Lazio AS Roma Juve Sanso Anobenya eno enso game sebetoja eno chi Sunday oko French Champagne na yebenya Paris FC womo ene OGC Nice na Lille Metropole omo ene Nantes yebenya Lorient omo ene Auxerre na Mentomaton San Alfred Brestois Olympique Marseille womo ene Olympique Lyonnais eno game so ebetimi ankoswa jade amon sampi anso ama bibia anso etime ka babra amane sampi anso eba na orani din ade Liam Rossi na wonim say we didn't come over bebre na was nyame yadoma Sunday one more person turning things around.
How you go into this game approaching that?
I think for large spells of the game, you're always disappointed to lose out to one of your London rivals in a semi-final of a cup competition. Yeah, I think there were availability issues. Not an excuse, it's a fact in both games. The first leg, I was here for 4 days. So we have to look at it with the right context. There was a really, really good structure of ours without the ball. With the ball, maybe we could have been more front-footed in terms of going out to win the game. There was a clear idea that the players carried out very well. We didn't get the result that we wanted, and we want that to change on Sunday.
Academic and matured sports.
Liam Rossinia wade atuja jere amon sampi enso already the boss player Mr. Charles from Paul Layers watna se enche na amanen sampen sebno toso ye twen wo batew ye ba amanen sampen sebno ebe toso de ma Denchama Radio 91.9. Jensen Soma jetie for nyina kwaba embra jumeje so brother sanso wiedo sa jerim na amanen sempen sebno yetimi edetwo so ewo jumeje so abejefo mami mo bibia kwaba elder good morning
minua
impomboko
boko na so
yeah da me say Mr. Charles from Pom what pomboko
yeah boko
yeah da me say na what we jidi say enyoma ko yede mamo
yeah me adom
Yedemiasa. Sisi UEFA Champions League draw aba betuja. Na obi ehu team samo betime hia. Sanso and a trending stories for ho na me ankasa na me team Chelsea na me hwe nim se enka betime hia no no ye Barca. E won chem ho na Paris Saint-Germain de omo de eni omo nheda ni beef bi asa. But yakwa akohia Paris Saint-Germain. Enti eno so ye revenge game anase eno ye normal game betime akos Mr. Frimpong. Some of the doors, Nemo, my mean one text message and through Facebook Live. No, so best rebus for say your demo live on the Choma Radio.
Academic and matured sports.
Now wait me, I join you know. Now PBA at me, I come a coffee Archman, Backman, Abranton and I said Blackman. Was it good morning? Kotoko must win tomorrow. Okay, also Kotoko must win tomorrow. Match watching. Nebrofono, Mr. Obeko, now was Sansoba. Now, just our purchase a Korokobe Vini Yamia Machina, Washaye from Pig Farm in Accra. I know a branch D. Eddie Kofi, Ajman Blackman, ni messenger. What the upper award, Jimmy Mr. from Paul. Yeah, Mammy Sansoma, good morning. Good morning, controller. Yana Tim na, chief, are you ready? One more, are you ready, sir? I'm an instant pencil, no. Yantoso, na, Jen didn't come Accra.
I don't know, sir. Alice, why ready now, Yanko? And before say me rami analysis, my memory say Letitia, the picture that doesn't control our picture, no. Yeah,
Academic and matured sports.
Happy birthday.
Denchiraman Sports.
Happy birthday. Very nice lady, pan. Yeah, very nice lady. Oto Tony, my year, Nasa will be whom you are. Me who they may say Obano. It's the Irish Letitia. Happy birthday. Now you Jumawo, Dunkwao. St. Hebrew. Was the first near friend, secondary school share.
Okay. Core education service.
No. They share friends saying Abeswa.
Okay, St. Andrews.
St. Andrews.
Okay.
Yeah, no accountant or Horn.
Not just a Kakra with you.
Yeah, Kakra one.
Kakra one.
Everyone be there. It's carry one.
I dream year, Juma.
Yeah, be one.
And Kakra sounds
one. Yeah, everyone.
And I want friends to see.
Yeah.
Letitia.
Yeah, and Tiarishan, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
From the Intraman Radio in Tiarishan, happy birthday. I mean, Sran, a very nice lady.
Obana Yoba.
Nisuban Suye.
Obana Yoba.
It's no. Yending Komona. Say, we are a fan of the Italian Serie A, and I say Italian football, and I pay me no one come. If it didn't come, na yashe Italian football. Midweek, Friday.
Academic and matured sports.
Ye teams are
Denchiraman Sports.
The elite of European club competitions. That is the Champions League. Omo Kwakobo ade friend the round of 16. Now, sadly, no, of all the teams in Europe, 16 a year, no, only one represented the Italian football.
Only one.
And that is Atalanta Bergamo. It took a miracle for Atalanta, so much me overturning the 2-0 deficit from Borussia Dortmund. Now, me advance into the next stage of the competition. And both teams are almost about the round of 16 now. AC Milan is nowhere to be found. Inter Milan are mixing in action. Juventus are absolutely redundant. And the teams now almost a top class. Italian football mono controller, they fell back into the abyss. It is like saying the year about Champions League of Africa, Yenti has a din, Yenti Kotoko Dino, Yenti Inter Milan din, Yenti AC Milan din, Yenti Juventus din. Inter Milan put the Ankebe formers because as the last season now, Mutumia could do the final. But AC Milan for a long time, AC Milan for you home, Juventus, who tout themselves, say, I'm going to from the old ladies of Serie A, controller. They were nowhere to be found.
Okay.
And they World Cup here, once again, teams are qualified from Europe. World Cup in the year trim. Countries are aircon year trim. Still, Italy could not qualify straight. And Italy will have to resort to playoff normal say which media qualifier. So both domestically and national team levels, Italian football is bleeding. I don't know pay many who ebede who enkomo. Italian football, any Italy football no controller. It borders on the premises of Niamaka Kribi. First of all, Italian football, are different tactical coaches pa. Yeka coaches abasa siswa omuni metuma pa. Controller, mamen control. England is out. Spain nanse no babi bi amiyahwe. A omunya Pep Guardiola, omunya Luis Enrique ni ade. Germany so they are okay. But they are traditionally soccer world football. Omo produce top coaches pa. Controller almost 2 and what 3 waba mu Italian coaches team. Now yenye leska krebi na yeni nko. Se me catch controller bobo top 5 coaches on my baby asia. Omo ywe pa. I know say bia wo de usa. Inti bobo nan say die no bobo Pep Guardiola mo. Obebo Luis Enrique mo because mo no we 2009 mo na ye wo mo. And Ebroza. But some of the renowned coaches are young who we are seeing. Obobo Pep Guardiola din. Yebebo Carlo De Don Ancelotti din. Ancelotti an Italian. Giovanni Trapattoni Italian.
Academic
Arrigo
Matured
Sacchi
Sports.
Italian. Marcello Lippi Italian. Vittorio Pozzo Italian. Controller nkofu ni omo my world football mpacho tini pa wa wuti. Trapattoni won the Scudetto 7 times. And a European trophy so winning bebre.
Even Capello.
They don't Fabio Capello. I'm winning the. Marcello Lippi won the Italian Serie A 5 times. Or we need Champions League, we need World Cup. One manager. We win the Chrome League 5 times. We win Champions League. We win World Cup. Vittorio Pozzo, we win World Cup no 2 times. The only manager we are seeing, but we are seeing here, which we win World Cup no 2 times, no, Vittorio Pozzo. He's an Italian. He won the World Cup in 1934 and won the World Cup in 1938. Now in recent years, they don't Fabio Capello mo. Yembo Mudin, Max Allegri, Antonio Conte mo. So Italian football, ni produce coaches there. Controller, anka a 4 and 5. But then the best Italian manager right now in the system is Carlo Ancelotti. O coach you Ifa. Carlo Ancelotti coach you.
Academic and Matured Sports.
Den Chiraman
Look at the Italian coaches
91.9 Sports.
available. No? Max Allegri mo de ba fon kakra. Antonio Conte mo de ba fon kakra. Nti anke he obi obebe savage Italian football no fit Italian clubs no. E dey say ya better. It is they don't Carlo Ancelotti. But if you Real Madrid no, he could have come to AC Milan because he's been a former coach of AC Milan. He could have come to Juventus. But because of saying Nyoman Koye he opted for the Brazilian national team.
Okay.
Italian national team coaching job near the home. At the point in time no munyo bia. They want him brought in Gennaro Gattuso. Gattuso no clano club cycle nyade. They were struggling to get a manager for the Italian national team. Italy may produce Trapattoni. Italy may produce Arrigo Sacchi. Italy may produce Marcello Lippi. Were struggling to get a manager for the national team. That is the first thing. The second thing is talent. If you are simuni account, my produce top strikers pa control and yambo 2 in Italy. Okay, 2006 some World Cup. No?
Yeah.
Italy had Francesco Totti. Italy had Luca Toni. Italy had Alessandro Del Piero. Italy had Super Pippo Inzaghi.
4 strikers we.
There was one striker, Vincenzo Jacquinta. There was one striker now, what Udinese.
Di Natale.
Alberto Di Natale. Sankofu at a point in time, Marcello Lippi was struggling. Why no one shots and one on transit. Di Natale was arguably one of the best strikers in Italian Serie A as at that time. Okay. No, but for Udinese.
Was in a prime.
Yes, I don't know Di Natale. See, but people Inzaghi was playing for AC Milan. Look at Tony. And Totti was Roma. Okay. Then look at Tony. Then Vincenzo Yaquinta. Sankofu in ya. Why name one? Why name Tenase? And what the squad in the Kutomo?
Reject to be answering.
Reject to be any. Yammer Finfrio. The squad on parade. It won't Finfrio. General Gattuso. First match I Ghana, any Italy boy 2006. Gattuso Mobi, okay, some match. Ni a bossy. Ni a bossy. Gattuso Mobi. Hey, Niaji. Hey, Gattuso Mobi. But he had under a pillow. They had 1-7.
Academic and matured sports.
Cambiaso in Argentina. They had a lot of options. Cambronese, Monio Momacano. Makuma Tarais, Momacano. They had a lot of options. Now look at the Chirhonum and how watertight they were. Italy recorded the entire World Cup. I don't consider one goal. Yeah. That is quality. Inti ade defend the talents. No boost with Italy. Controller. And the talents, no. The question is, we boost about 2 top players. Almost few of my Italy as at this time. One bomb di. Their best player right now is Sandro Tonelli.
Newcastle.
Tonelli is playing for Newcastle. This is Italy.
Maybe a banner drop here.
Maybe a banner drop. Italy. No more best players ever Champions League finale no. And they omo Mayford, omo Nyame no. In FIFA no. Sandro Tonelli. He's not playing for top 1 club in England. Not playing for top 2. Not playing for top 3. He's playing for Newcastle.
2006 squad and so Wumukrana. Ebi enkobe
boy kwa bed. A bed didn't Sandro Tonelli. So talent wise, controller echo form. Now, maybe we know. Once an essence you are accustomed with Italy, the understanding of their culture. Football, so once our culture say, any what you represent, now could be their controller by any Spain for culture, football, style of play, culture, and they say. Yempipia, that is their side. Genim Italy, no. What was their culture?
Tactical ball.
Any Italy,
system, no.
Yenno tight. Next time, Maldini mu a free honor. They got Gianluigi Buffon in goal post. Bonucci, Chiellini, Bazzagli. Who's uncle for? I'm gonna Marino from somewhere here for. Harvard. I didn't know Mourinho recorded him somewhere Harvard defense. They understood the culture of Italian football. Well, who Chiellini, Bonucci, but their biggest asset was their defense. That is the culture of Italian football.
I say one player, Ebeka say Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Ebe comparison about Premier League, La Liga, and Italian Serie A because what was our 3 leagues?
About 3 in
was it England? A kick and run, and so we will be a person who will be brought and Spain, more technical. Say MPP born, but Oko Italy
academic and matured sports.
Denchiraman Sports
attackers because our quarter then they say if you are able to defend well. It's easy for you to win a game.
And that is the culture of Italian football.
Manchester United manager Alex Ferguson can say when your defenders are it's easy for you to win a league than
attackers wins you matches, defense wins you the championship. What say Patrice Evra in interview no year about Amoko Juventus no. What wait. Also sa onim say Manchester United mo training sa. Sa Agronomudi
or England war.
Also, Italy. One touch bond is America will be training now by Geno. Yes. Near him, Patrice Vancouver. Recently, Thierry Henry Sababe can be at also. Henry see a coach Juventus face, Tom of Monaco, coach Juventus. No, so Monaco, bar, Mum, training or so. Mammy, training be. I'm say, Henry, Taranjay. What interview? Henry say, okay, you know, more say. players no Tatarino so one player so ko pole to pole ko say obi offensive to park no so Zidane ko pole to pole na Zidane e figu park no so all man Henry Jani ko there is no so the culture of Italian football is say hard work
in matured sports.
Look, they've got some technical players. In history, Italy they've got because Unia Andre Pirlo. Look at Inter Milan, Italy for team number the World Cup now. I said they got a technical player in Andre Pirlo. But Unia Andre Pirlo film Mama Kani hard work. Hard work. Matarazimo, General Gattuso, hard work. That is their culture.
You can see, sir, ice will be a common dinner will pay BBI.
And that is their culture. But what to say culture ne Nasa who say ne Italian football yembe pepe yembe we are control ebe show. Yebe ye hwejuma. That is not your DNA. Now, maka culture hwansem, maka coaches hwansem. Now, one thing and essence of Italian football the good local base. Players are more locality in the moment to rise by highest players.
Okay.
Now, Mami for 2007, AC Milan for team. AC Milan got Champions League final in 2005. And I'm got Champions League in 2007, final in 2007. My Pekis has squad now. Dida was an expatriate.
Academic and matured sports.
Dida a Brazilian. Massimo Udo. He's an Italian. Nesta, Italian. Paolo Maldini, Italian. Jankolowski, if you Czech Republic. Gennaro Gattuso was brought up in Perugia in Italy. Andre Pirlo was brought up in Brescia in Italy. Ambrosini was brought up in Cesena, Italy. Cransfield expatriate. Kaka expatriate. Then Super Pippo Inzaghi, also Italian. Squad Amiibo year when they started the Champions League final in 2007. Udo 1, Nesta 2, Maldini 3, Gattuso 4, Pirlo 5, Ambrosini 6, Super Pippo Inzaghi 7.
Now to say Italy national team now. Omo key players.
Key players.
Almost sounds so
yes. The local league no. It me produce players am rising abeye top stars. Patoji. Local base no is so important. Ko national team some ya dey na colleagues some ya dey ni an. Omo ya dey ni look. Hwe Barcelona. Barcelona for ya dey ni an. Base ni free
Spain.
If Spain. Germany ya dey ni an. Base ni free if Germany. For any team or be rise above top piano controller, the base has to come from the local league.
Oh, make sure so being about 80%.
Yes.
Players.
Yes. Yes.
Academic and matured
that was
sports.
the culture for AC Milan. Make Italy be Assembliano. My emphasis here AC Milan. Why? Because Inter Milan and Shadan ye Italian, Momo in Shadan Italian. I say Manchester City and Mabe. Obi didn't zika baby.
Okay.
But in the Italian league nepana, one was AC Milan and two was Juventus. So the base, local league no. And yet say just that kind of maybe one more movie. Okay, let's say Andre Pirlo. Pirlo came from Brescia. If we Brescia na so 1990, so the that team of person boy AC Milan, just boy AC Milan. Super Pippo Inzaghi came from Piacenza. Also the that team so boy AC Milan. So and kwalani free league nimu. And I say clubs na one kitin say na so rise team made so bobo. So boy that so boy AC Milan so boy Juventus. That is the dream of Nkwalano. And see, the local league, the base of the league was so strong. Omwa base ni strong. They were intelligent in signings. Now, Italian league has never been able to compete with other leagues in terms of Sika. In the next 50 years, controller Uti, the Premier League will continue to dominate Italian league. Italian league will scans the Premier League.
Even champions.
Will scans Spanish league that because Premier League is be say projecting on the controller. Sika woman can be trima go for no. Our headline sponsor, Premier League headline sponsor was Barclays.
Denchiraman
Also Barclays Sika on the
91.9 Sports.
Barclays move from Sika and Tunjing. And a Premier League the headline sponsor Premier League. Even with the Premier League no class still almost ka.
What him say CC crowd must Netflix or mobile be trim.
Yeah.
No man customer.
Yes.
Flicks.
Yes.
The Premier League, you know. Or man customer be your documentary be.
Yes. Now Tini Epan. Epan is Casemni and signing. One of the biggest player Italian league needs me signing. That is Cristiano Ronaldo. The biggest player would me sign, you know.
Okay.
We Ronaldo free on the next name at the late 85. Oko Premier League ni mo 85 ni ye ton so nsuo. Chelsea team in kwan ye over 100 bet 4 or 5 crown. Caicedo, Enzo, Mihail Mudryk. Chelsea team no kwan. It's the Italian league can never compete with the Premier League. It is Kasem die men fan kubem. Na Italy for no hwe ni din se look. They were not able to compete. What mean Italy, England for no competing? Yet meaning compete will be intelligent in the market. Patuiti. Okay, yet minimum compete. Skasem. Yes, if you're quite be fast, be signy place, a bit minimum compete. On that score, my main fact 2006.
Academic and mature
2009,
sports.
Inter Milan for team they competing for the Champions League. I'm Copa Champions League. No, if we see come spend day, I'm going to call you champion. Inter Milan won treble that season under Mourinho. They signed Julio Cesar from Chievo Verona. Italy. 2.45 million euros. And do 3. Julio Cesar no the Inter Milan for now Julio Cesar Chichi Bobiniano. Almost signing 2.45 number 1. And if intelligent signing. If we ask him so want to me and you many what's the when you me I say Achidie. I'll be born you sir. Achidie you been to America. And I'll cost share bottle bimu. And I
Peter Kofa na de no coin.
Hey, ready uncle. Ada sanjom no. Okoshe bottle mu. Nti nipa no kodu ho no na ase nyemi na ma be. Nyemi na me. Manga say oh controller sanjom no. Oh.
Oh sister obeka ya JHS is primary. Na ye wo storybook bia. Achichide kwashe guitar mu. Emma Peter
Yeah.
de no call baby na.
Yeah. Ohia ma dwendwen mi yonkopa ohia sanjom na me kan wa so no. In the absence of someone to know being compete on the normal grounds, no, you have to be intelligent.
Okay.
And that is what Inter Milan did. Julio Cesar cost 2.55 million euros. Patuoti. On right back was Douglas Maicon. Brazil for Maicon. They signed him 4.8 million euros. They signed Christian Kivu. I know coaching Inter Milan.
I'm
current coaching from AS Roma. 16 million. Yeah. Julio Cesar. And I say Lucio. Almost signing from Bayern Munich of Yoba free. They signed Walter Samuel from Real Madrid 16 million. Oban Philfonma, they signed one Esteban Cambiaso from Real Madrid free. Javier Zanetti, they know Italy honoma on your film academy honoma. Okay. Goran Pandev was signed from Lazio free. Eto die Eto ni Barcelona story na. Trebut.
Swap deal.
Di sika kura ka ho be fa. Nti Eto die fa free. Sanso kura nya fa so sanso free ho. Sign Wesley Sneijder from Real Madrid 15 million. And signing Diego Alberto Milito from Genoa 38 million.
Academic
of all the players nobody bought Champions League junior, the most expensive one was Diego Milito 38.
As a
striker.
That time you thought 38. Now just say oh bona no deal.
38. And look at free 16 2 million 3 million and I'm for money at the bar be treble. So one thing you have seen him from Italian league and say they were intelligent in signings. What's Uncle first 50 million? What's Uncle first 60 million? You ain't mean signings are
economics in the
so we need to be intelligent. Okay, Wesley Sneijder, onye bi more Madrid ho. Bra. Madrid no free Wesley Sneijder bra. O ba benye biabo. O jesi na manie. Mesenso you key player. What Samuel bra. Lucio. Lucio ba mo inform so mo mpe wo ho. Lucio bra. Intelligent signings. And I'm come in our boom. And I'm the Italian culture and Eddie Momo. Inter Milan air Champions League no. Their biggest success was not Omobo Tikitako. Okay. Barcelona, look at what Mourinho did. Their biggest attribute was the defense. Because that is their culture. And then
Academic and matured sports.
Denchiraman
I am
Sports.
missing in action Italian football. Coaches no hifa. Talent no hifa. Local base no e hifa. Intelligence science no controller e hifa. And then na abubo swama national team Italy struggle. Club wise Italy struggle. The question is when is Italy going to rise again? The pain Italian football bet me produce the next Filippo Inzaghi. The pain Italian football bet me produce a player in the quality of Andre Pirlo.
Minasena bibisa me ho say ohwe legends are 2006 from first 2000 ember omo dominate with Italy Serie A mo wo mo ntimi nya bibia ebetimi asan so ama Italy that golden generation be man.
And that
because that generation is here. No. Italy, sorry, be.
And that is a big conversation we are having in another pay. It's a hard journey because the Enqualano, not leg a touch pan with the Italian leg. Not club a touch support pan AC Milan. But in the AC Milan are nowhere to be found because of a Neoma and a pay. What would team
Academic and matured sports.
Controller and Kamekan be brother finally I'm fancy.
Okay.
What make it sorry be say Chelsea Aboka. Okay.
Chelsea Aboka.
Yeah.
And omo ankasa omo other team there were France no.
Yeah.
And so Abokanti clearly consortium ne told Boli Modi.
Yeah.
Sikane do mu hwie gu papa.
What Chelsea a investment for the future. But what you?
Okay.
Now here Chelsea squad no money ana. Omo made 28 A2.
2082.
Yeah. Robert Sanchez any tossen other yo. A28. The way 27 A1. Marco Cuellar A27. Omo Makaniniano. Benebera say 24. Levi Koho 23. Mamadou Sa 20. Jarahato 19. Trevor Chalaba 26. Malo Gusto 26. Ray James 26. Malo Gusto 22. Wesley Fofana 25. Joshua Champon 19. Estavo Williams 18. Kupama 23. Dara Segu 20. Uti ages no. Enzo Fernandez 25. Moises Caicedo.
Denchiraman Sports.
Mama share Moises Caicedo. Moises Caicedo 24. So see a can Chelsea abon and no. A car Chelsea better some for the next 10 years. Inti recently Omaboka. But the question is Chelsea better car for a defensive midfielder be next season na. Chelsea better car for a defender be next season na. They've already sorted those things out. Inti a can of bo. But for the next 5-6 years, Chelsea be the almost are. So it is an investment for the future. It is different from some Akofa. Maybe a Martin and Emily Akofa play with the 29. Play with the 29, the controller send away to your Obama. But Mitiska system Akofa play with the 18. Plan between Obama for the next 10 years. So clearly, Todd Bollyman, and they were very intelligent. Young work can not the action, yen test so far so. And that is for the investment and the Chelsea for a year. With time, no, people will begin to appreciate the investment at Chelsea a year and in Nyama Air Coso. Finally, controller the Chelsea air ball against Arsenal. Chelsea save days.
Sunday, 4:30.
Yeah. Make I Chelsea against Tottenham Hotspur. Tama Leicester City kwaje legno. Leicester. Anka normally Tottenham a head to head. Okay, yeah, be pre ho. But me Chelsea.
Academic and matured
Which
sports.
of these clubs no me pese me preventing so onje legno? Leicester City ni Tottenham. One me ni beji so beje legno. Me Chelsea. Clearly me ni beji say Tottenham beje legno. Yes. Chelsea, the players need to understand match we omukwakuboy. And that is what I mean. Can't want to make Italian for me. Can't want the culture. We a Chelsea player. As our TLC say Arsenal beje leg. Any Manchester City beje leg there. It is always have to be the outsider. Once Saturday and I say a match won't mean bo. Some match in Chelsea ni Tottenham more. Tottenham Chelsea 2-0. Eden Hazard. Any yes. Son Heung-min. Eden Hazard. Any Chelsea players they understood. So okay, Lian can see a point be there. Yangelik. But if see between a ball club bomb you know Kurabra. I say the baby. Chelsea came down from 2-0. No, 2-2. What he has at interviews after so retire. One match or Kaipa or Kamwasman in Japan that match. Hazard the Chelsea League, Hazard the Chelsea every Europa League. But none of those matches no Kamwasam the Tottenham. Because by beating Tottenham, and I said by drawing against Tottenham, they didn't just get 1 point, they prevented Tottenham from winning the league. And if we see my Leicester the leg no on that day. And that's when people laugh at it has an M4 at the sound of no. Not just trophies now again. But to be nemesis no.
To lending Debbie now.
Do lending Debbie now. Hefa.
Arsenal so they not just say Hazard to me jibo free center line.
Do lending Debbie now. Match is born my 3 points or 3 points.
3 points it be more.
3 points it be more do sinibi. Yes. Yes. So what shall act rival controller? Any TP at the mount the best wakumemuno. So as a player, you need to understand. Say, look, match is born me more do CB. Now the current crop of Chelsea players need to understand this. Okay, Chelsea lose against Arsenal for some time now. But what's your point gap now? The point gap between Chelsea, Manchester City, Arsenal, I think say 5. Yeah. Manchester City won one match ball. See a bit to me show Manchester City we know too much is normal by Arsenal. And that should be the biggest motivation for club friend Chelsea going to this match. How do we prevent our rivals from making noise? Arsenal here can was some control. Omoje like no much paredo.
Noise pollination.
Noise pollution be here in London home. There's only one big club will London. Club back when all London they saw Koji trophy the betchere. The prince is here or the King Charles. And they are from it has always got to be Chelsea.
Buckingham Palace, what do you say?
Buckingham Palace, club is so honum. Any trophy we quote it should always be Chelsea. And they say a threat and honor manas Arsenal by Jelegna. Controller did down by Yokuya so many. That should be the mission from Leon Rosine to the place.
And then what's in some Pelko Jolakai. Ombisan said the first time I watched Premier League, now pressure to say. Was saying you know Bema Mikel at
It's just the place no. I'm going to this match.
Okay.
Now I'm going to prevent Arsenal from winning the league.
Right, so we saw no Mr. Charles from Paul Layers. Someone in some pinsim will run or Adomusuko or in some eguho a day ama yetia for elder. Yen Twaso na yen din come or Amanin in some.
Happy boy with you.
Happy boy.
Happy boy.
Maintaining catcher. Yeah. Mijiri say Wanegi ya Mitan was posting. Happy boy, this is Kaba.
These guys come.
Oceana Sober Warrior may mean do level no. It is Oceana Sober Warrior.
Academic and matured sports.
Denchirman 91.9 Sports.
Oh, that's a chatty for another senior military. Share away for your Osabibinia and I could only be near Kwame Flash on phone. Shiana and an pain. No, Abrantia. De masa sule one echo se ne ho mfa no nti amesa na yare.
Okay.
Minia going forward we clearly matches be baso na before my matches and no me person ye be fie ntem because some of fie as I discuss in the details the budget no kotoko new appointment on my and a large giddy in the week in one in semi to ja more interest was in Muraho. The American snappy if a hammer on it. Manchester United Barcelona came minute Barcelona Modica Bibri, but Manchester United and so a one club or Modica papa. Now, are they a man or more serious and say? Immediately they need to unsettle some of the data now now a prayer transfers a car on day currently 422 million pounds a prayer transfer yes 422 million pounds and on day
and coaches in the
yes the car almost there almost settle players and coaches the academy and clearly sa 422 million pounds no Manchester United edino and e ka Barcelona asem omo ye mismanagement and oma ekwa and oma enkoye in the last 2 years to 3 years players are oma tono I say so auto player it me structure and the man say e be a first year out you say second year and number of matches and all player na ba the say be ka ho ne ade so from the last 3 years down the lane players are Manchester United at all and the assessor I outstanding as Mutiano. So within 1 year, I be the enemy as a Manchester United Tiano. I 233 million pounds or 38 million pounds out of 422 million pounds. In the next year, 1 year, the enemy as a Manchester United. Etimiko Tia Ama clubs players are Matomo Kuyane. Omo aka even ayimu ina aka mbo ya ko
academic and matured sports
Anthony omo nyina aka ho
Anthony Musica ni
ani nyina aka ho as omo kotua
Manchester United
eka omo de no and within the next 1 year no some go to 238 million pounds out of 422 no it immediately eka sika hia say omo de be kwa kotua saka no. And clearly, answer due to say Oman qualify for Champions League last season.
Okay.
Ama omo sikasem no ato ape. Akofem. Assess Manchester United need to raise this money and go for no ebe so mu no. It seems that ka omo de omo normal omo ya da papa a friend Jim Ratcliffe ebe so mu no so no. O person nanse say rift abeto on need to comment on ko make you know refta abeto mumienu ntem momone old owners no entem and clearly we share car me no mo a it will take a miracle say omo ba qualify for Champions League this season omo qualify for Champions League this season dia at least omo be ska kakra aba abeka omo sika ma omo timi na sort things out. Yes, and last season, due to some unqualified, and then I might carry Abetum and player there, one in the second, player be Okrawatono. Anthony Ekanzawatono, and then as a Sian, what can that's what that's so much.
So what one about payment structure now, a payment plans now, one club now for funny free. Okay, still.
Yes, and it idea. A hard for Manchester United partner. Now, me na me di uramu Barcelona and Manchester United. And Diabeto Jansen Rashford. At Emra, omo to agree in principle. Say, maintain Rashford. Omo agree principles and terms. I won't be and 30 million pounds na omo ebetiano. Omo to agree in 3 installments. 10 for 3 years. And almost 80 million.
Maybe a bass about no.
Yes, ama and normal Timmy Akoye Edia Mom and yes, sanity. And Deku I had here. Also, on negotiation skills in this anoman, and dear on it, Walla Porter. May teach a more anoman because the present predicament when you hear Amuko move from last 2 seasons by Yunano. On what my manager at me. I that negotiation skills no omo powers ni ade no ama no ma eti akoye e de amount in the sense that clearly we enoma ekoso e wo omo system ni mu a omo etima maneuver etima nya players bi a omo etimi ebo at the highest level and Barca is competing at the highest level Champions League omo GB and Xavi and omo sa competing no omo ya so to go in now omo etimi abua etimi I convince that I'm going for the first time. Now I say Manchester United someone tiase. And I'm with me I did the one or with me I negotiate here. I'm with 3 installment. Ama and Oma etimi akoye 10 I think say for the 2029. And I'm with you Marcus Rashford okay. And clearly where Marcus Rashford of course the contribution to Barcelona setup no. Eh there a concan. Yes. Anytime you obey your opportunity or be back pitch and so no. Otimi deliver Emma and Oma etimi ekoi so e bo mama so in that sense. I was negotiations cause omo edema omo team Barcelona. Memura mo match se quickly na yemrefi. Italian Serie no Roma ewe kame Juventus na uwe Clelia Roma under Gian Gasperini uwe Clelia omo modern ma omo airborne ade a konkan and ewe Clelia Gian Piero Gasperini and normal all year with Roma tima na atetia pansam last season more but this season be fire from Italian Serie A Clelia na performance ana all done di na that our coach Ademola Lookman Atalanta and performance ana all done di or Champions League konkan and to the sense omo etimi ebuaye etimi J Europa League de ma omo no na enoma ekoye e de momo and o transit call team FS Roma no was starting enoma bia oh yes say ya bona baso and clearly where performance are almost than a day and Roma a cut off one almost 50 points. Almost Napoli now 50 points are just a goal difference and a separate on one head to head and a separate Oma and Oma Ekoye Edemomo. And once upon a time, that second cry and a Gian Piero Gasperini and Okuta average squad Aminia place a Quran on Enya de Abekase almost performance a con kind be Christian Tenum Con any Abrantia Selic any Abrante and Dini Pellegrino any Doya Malen. Now see I'm Cofano, and then by the performance and the conkai, the last of Indy Canum. These are players are Mancini, these are average players are almost said a Srubebri. But at the Abacua Boom say I'm Cofa Abrante for Doya Malen Bayern. Goes are all bomb money idea conkai and clearly coming up against Tima was suffered defeat at Wasumi Juventus. The Juventus last weekend on Mutinefie Emma Como ever saw 2-0. Anna midweek and the Champions League Oma I say free mu Ama and Oma Ankoye Ama and I was suffered defeat under Galatasaray Emma Noma Ankoye. So coming up against Roma Obofie Emma also last weekend Otmi winning 3-0 against Cremonese. And it tells you clearly say, I'm form no idea what's wrong. And Gian Piero Gasperini experience our war. He's an old man by coaching through the runs or passing through the runs. Which means experience the crown no idea. The technical know-how no ha and normal equity edemano. So I'm expecting say a normal oil a betimi abua Emma Bibia etimi akoye ediama AS Roma in this year air course because the fourth position place team Roma and at the fifth position place we have more difference now difference 4 points in that amount them Juventus 46 and AS Roma 50 80 or than the sura and the difference 4 points in that amount them Juventus believe is make them close gap no and that of so a bet person also any Napoli out that head and 50-50 no on also a bet me a close gap on team Juventus and sorry Napoli who man normal etimi akoye so idea a KG encounter adema the two side and say and normal bet me but I see AS Roma so more a slight favorite and this game are Barcelona because almost bohum and they will be having their noses in front with almost some of that moral booster no say free any defeat mu na eba and moral no ho a confidence level no how make me atoaso under Gian Piero Gasperini ema anoma akoyi uko Bundesliga ni muso a Borussia Dortmund tenefie awe kame tima ne din ede Bayern Munich and we hear clearly a Vincent Kompany etimi aye adwuma ewo Bayern Munich na ama anoma ekoye the 4-2-3-1 formation bibia ota ebono ema enoma 8 mi ekoye edemano and adea eye trick no eye the front three eda animo no chere clearly that time Musiala every injury man no about the front three but about our trick system no abebo da 3-1 ewe anim iti Musiala be same that is Olise ene intem Luis Diaz intem and we push Kane akwa anim eti ama omo da affront no power fire power wo ha unini besia bia because all of these players ni na no e ya ade a omo e productive you can be productive in football and you say o se goals ngwa you come with assist, you come with goals. And any idea, Olise, as you know, no, Etia provided about 35 chances and goals creation, and I goal scored. Emma and Norma 8 me assisting goals, you know, best 35, and wait me this season, wait me aye. And clearly, Luis Yassen so the that same and air in terms of production, line on air bar, and I'm Musiala so to me so goals, 8 me assist, Emma Norma Koy, I can the Nenka. And the performance are all done already. And clearly, Borussia Dortmund so has suffered a painful defeat. Atalanta you are free in the third competition and as a Champions League this week midweek course no. So almost tenefie our coming that is Bayern Munich there. But I see clearly say no mamu betimi aye dene e de amomo in a sense that Bayern Munich fire power or the bar front no ya dia a kg and I'm expecting say omubeko etimako win 2 goals 1 b ama anoma etimako ye with we clearly Niko Kovac and then Marantia Borussia Dortmund no lack experience and depth no. So compared to that of Borussia that is Bayern Munich no, I expect them say omubetimi aselu through ama normal etimi akoye ama Bayern Munich ama mato amu ways omo your first and second Bayern Munich either first and Dortmund either on multiple. So this evening I'm expecting say a normal betimi akoye 2-1 victory will do for them. Kakrabi on Oko La Liga Rimuswa Berawell and Barcelona and Ebo and clearly we have a normal to Barcelona with injury concerns and idea this time round no me expect say Rafinha Babak and normal betting akoye Eddie Amomo also in the midst of Barcelona setup no say players mienu a anima ma Barcelona team ye week no Pedri and Abrante Rafinha enye Lamine Yamal but always you know your money question Lamine Yamal so na carry team for but anytime bia almost say these two players any almost set up no almost struggle some many games and good news say welcoming Pedri and Rafinha back into the team and then Eric Garcia the central defensive player there has been a loophole in between Omumi Eric Garcia and Paul Kobasi. It minim Urana say still has psychological on your feet to say minim the reason why I sell an own fit from Momo and Julius Konde and y'all Cancelo betimi enya starting lineup no e de aboama no atumakoye as for the safest pair of hands there and just say upon saves no obey the aboa but clearly Osha omo anyone especially Mfimfini Makasedo Babak Abebo and Oya Frankie de Jong and also co periphery due to injury the Makasedo betimi Abebo now Abo Pedri and Dani Olmo and now Ferran Torres ejina omo anim ama anoma etimi akoye Lewandowski I think the fitness level on the hospital say anoma ebetimi akoye better enye flamboyant this season bebre due to say our performance and said anya dey concan bebre but I'm expecting say and the top 4 and I say top 5 no betimi a pursue threat area ma Barcelona but I think Barcelona say betimi akono betimi akowini convincingly at least 2 goals to 0 be betimi aboa ema anoma akoye Chelsea near idea you foresee say Chelsea enoma omo eye no e kire clearly say for the past best 8 matches how many Arsenal bono and Mikel Arteta Chelsea to me say Arsenal and so na omo bono Emirates and omo ebo
Arteta to me Arsenal ultimate Chelsea
yes I said Jose Mourinho ne did drop time no say omo shia Arsenal bia na Chelsea di omo sunkunim but then attend the tables na 10 ya any Kamel say Chelsea struggle omo ne Manchester United so 2 teams no Chelsea shia omo bi omo bre and sana omatimi asomo and the best tradition ni betimi akoso the likely outcome betimi 2-1 for Arsenal amanoma etimi akoyiminu
right Maminda Elders is what the mananensem pensebro etimi atoso de ama yebusha for
academic and matured sports
Denchiraman Sports
finsem yame Ghana Premier League games award betimi atoja yedemon ko baba yetwe ho bato yeba finsem na toso de ma Denchima Radio 91.9
Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own. Let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League.
And we are ready for the Ghana Premier League 2024-2025 season. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Means you are ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. We are ready.
Right, Yancho Soda, Jendin Kobo, Ewo Fin Semanida, Oko Ghana Premier League match day 24. One game Etoja, Ewo Stradros Sports Stadium. Now, Ebusua Techima 11-1, the Samutinefie, Emma Nations FC for the first time this season. Womoko away, Ekonya 2 goals, Editia, Eno Eye Techima 11-1, do Joseph Ifa, Wono Enya first goal at the Emma Timino on the 4 minutes answer, and Emmanuel Ano. 90+3, one enya second goal at the Emma Nations FC game
Academic Immature Sports.
Yankopa game ento janemum yamiyat medachna and a game sikaido betimi akoso Sunday games because we Ghana Premier League Bechem United Abetun Sarafre Kerala United 3 p.m. Ewo Nana Fosu Giabo Park. Eho and a second with me Atoja. Brekum Chelsea. One more tun Sarafre Young Apostle. Ano aye 3 p.m. Saturday. And as a Sunday, Ewo Golden City Park. And a game way abet me Akoso Bebiani Gold Stars. And a Accra House of Fogo Bebiani Dance Up 3 p.m. And a game way bet me Akoso. Ho United betonsa fra Pando our Ho Sports Stadium. Now Baseke Holy Stars atonsa at the Pando House of Flyers our Arc Second Sports Stadium. And Tero a game set me Alcoso Dreams FC. Atonsa at the Adriana Ewo Tuba Australia 3 p.m. Now Swedro All Black Samo at the Mediama and no 3 p.m. Sport Anasa Swedro Sports Stadium. Kumasa Santekoreko Sunday. One more Atonsa at the Afre Vision FC. Now, Jamia, and it's 3 p.m. And a Kumasa Santekoreko. One more at Vision Gabriel Koso. I will Kumase Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Yamia at my Sunday game on Obeba Live. I will TV3, Onia, and a Max TV. I know a Kumase
Academic Immature
One more
Sports.
and Vision
Denchirama
FC.
91.9 Sports.
Sempi at the Amanida. Right after the game, I brought the day at the Hamza Musa. One more and a man of the match. Adama 11-1 the Sabra. One more any Nations FC game no etimi etoja. Jadi Emunsem Kakadama coach from Pomanso. A trainer at the Eman Nations FC. After the game, who ran on Komose and now what day etuja.
I've been joined here at Pitside by the head coach of Nations FC in the person of Frimpong. So, coach, congratulations.
Yeah.
But how do you feel now after picking up your very first away win of the season?
No, it's very important. Since the start of the league, we haven't won away. This happens to be our first away game, and looking at the timing, I think it's very important, and we are happy for that.
You were the best, or one of the best performing away teams last season. What accounted for the drop in quality, and how do you see this win to lift you, trying to drift away from relegation?
No, if you look at the way we started, you could see along the line we lost so many players, so we need to build, especially the midfield, a new midfield, and also there were new players also coming in. So yes, it has taken us some time, but I think now we are getting to get things in order.
There were quite a number of issues, with regards to your preparation for this game. Limited, time to even prepare and warm up. But what do you make of the first half of this game and how you were able to slot in and adjust to the conditions?
No, it was. I don't know. We told them to take their time because we did not get time to warm up. If you don't take time, you might even get injuries. So yes, you could see the first 15-20 minutes we were lucky at that time to get a goal, so that gave us some comfort to build on that. So yes, it was very good to get to be able to when we got the first goal. Yeah, because we had our car broke down, And you saw the time we came in here.
Yeah.
It was warm up was over, so we have to come in just like that. So the boys who could see fatigue set in somewhere almost. So for me, I think it was a good result. For us.
Coach Edema Nation Service coach from Poma so the come out Tuja was in a just said this season. One more a win on first game of the season away. Was it or more echo that game no and your mother see omo kakra ebe say ewo kwemo eno ayen koma coach from Poma so no edi Tuja ado pay Jerry Amon Sampi Edema ordina no si no and come say na coach from Poma so edi twaso.
That drought of close to 5 games.
You could see we were leaning on a single goal, and a single goal, if you are not lucky, it can.
Academic and matured
you
sports.
might even make a mistake, and then just like our last home game, we were leading 1-0, and then we conceded one. So the second goal made us very comfortable, but then we knew we had won the game.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Intero ayan koma coach from Poma so right after the game then koma what day atuja anope ye de amon komo p de ma ewo jumetene so coach de ma tima no swedro or anasa techima 11 wonders Emmanuel Edu after the game rano and komo say and our de tuja.
You saw the game yourself. Sometimes the frustration from different direction. I don't want to mention. I don't want to, be a victim of. You understand me? It's just unbearable. You see, you do over whatever you have to do, and then the results will come from somewhere. I don't know. You saw the game, right?
Yeah.
Am I making sense?
Yes,
okay,
but that's your salvation.
Okay. But you see, it's just unfortunate. But we're not going to give up. Like I told you from the beginning.
Sports.
It's a competition that we are in, and we will need to be a competitor to the end of it. So we will not giving up. Yeah.
You spoke about the fact that motivation is not there. It's really affecting the performance of these players. But you look at the game you played, conceding very, very early into the game. You think that destabilized you a bit?
I did not say motivation from our end. You saw the grounds weren't conducive for us to win the game because some people, keep on pulling the strings. You saw it. Except that you don't want to understand or you don't want to accept what I'm saying.
Should you have won a penalty?
Okay, now you are telling me, isn't it?
I'm asking, should you have won a penalty?
Yes, of course.
You think you should?
Yeah, we should. Yeah. But he knows better, so we just give him the benefit of the doubt,
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach Adema and no Ayatachima 11 wonders then come about 2 was the game no and Yoma Bibiri Koso. Nipa family or more Yoma family nemum in Kofobi Echinchim Omonsa and no coach Emmanuel Edu what the 2 was say Oma family the Oma ye Nemu Ghana Premier League no Ayasade Tiado a coach or the name about the 2 Mame MVP and no Hamza Musa one and a man of the match about teaching my 11 wonders. Someone to win the game now after the game and come say and Hamza Musa what it was
academic and matured sports.
Near preparing and eba pa the coach chess and no one unfortunately no man uncle yamai.
Now Osha then a ham will give me then a ham will game and because me who preparations no more warm up BBR spot on. Then a ham
near marketing KTB Anna Muslim photos so near fasting. I fasting so now fasting so say I know the ultimate opponent in your pit. So the minimum side need to buy fasting as with my fasting as also count.
Now Osha baby I'm there. Ujidi says you relegate one answer because wa akun.
Oh. Yeah me menjin this idea. Give me the anyway they are intimate decided.
Say then as a player and I watch one of the match performance you good then I'll share say when yet I bet me about team I'm relegation.
The yan say be focus na the coach be can ya tie eno no tie ba match bia you make sure say you be for 3 points and you say you be pay lose.
Okay, Medasi, congratulations once again.
Brother Didi Hamza Musa or your player at the Emma Techima 11 wonders next about the 2 was it Aneda Adebako Mieno Miansa Emma Techima 11 wonders
academic and matured sports.
Nations FC Bako
Denturum 91.9 Sports.
ɛwɔ Techima 11 Wonders team no ntina hoɔden no wɔ fam wɔn yɛ ɔmo fam deɛ nsɛm a coach ka kyerɛ ɔmo no wɔn yɛ nemom ɛne da nkurumdie ɛna nkɔ amfa ama Nations FC yɛde ɛmo nsɛm pii ɛde ma Remphis already made in kind of report on it the amount say we are the first time this season Nations FC kwa win.
Well, first of all, I'll thank God.
Ekwa win game Emmanuel Ano ɛne da wonya goal 90+3 ɛde ma ɛno ɛyɛ Nations FC nkomo say was a feeling no ɛyɛ good. So much me your first win ɛwɔ we.
Well, first of all, I'll thank God for this victory because we all know this is our first win in this season. I mean, in our away game. So it really feels good for us to have our away win this season. And then the game it wasn't easy, but we were able to win. And then the league is still going on. And then I'm glad to be back with the team. And then I'm still working hard to always be at the top. Yeah.
Emmanuel Anoye player the ma Nations FC and Koba Wadi 2 Jaya the Monsempi at the Emo Yambon Rem Awa Kumasi Sante Kwanida and a krata 10 free men shabaye na kratano Okin Kemo na Sanimu Ebasia ne tintin and a tietia se Kumasha Sante Kotimina Afi Oma Sanswati board for fro last season IMC baye this year Opemso or 2-4 say to 2 wasanso edi new board aba na impemfo a wodi omo evrem ewo Kumasi Sante Kodokora ne di ede Mr James Osei Brown wono ede be chairman ede ma board no na owura ne di bre ewo Ghana esuye pa Mr Akwesi Osei Ofori na chese Kumasi Sante Kodokonya Osei mieno wono be vice chairman ewo di ama new board na Kumasi Asante Kodoko womo etimi ate Mr Kofi Amo Aban, one of your board member, Adama Kumasi Sante Kodoko. Na report to me say a immediate effect. Woman Jumano, Frasiano no, opinion upon it, dear Adin Nana Akosi Ewa Penkra, one of Bekuso a chairman Adama IMC no, inteno a new board CCA Kumasi Sante Kodoko, Homo etimi ate Yade Amon Sempi at the Emma. Na in Pefone de etimi Bomodino, Mr. James Osei Brown, one executive chief executive officer sports at the Emma Joshua
Denchirama 91.9 Sports.
Ovrano wobono ho modiye papa Mr. Kwesi Osei Ofori wono chief executive officer at the Ma Rockshaw na chese ebane se yentu foma gudie Rockshaw ya nkasa ya amfri ya man se wo no na chese Rockshaw dwumedie no wo mo enso ewo ho senso na Mr. Kofi Aban one and a founder and chief executive at the Ring World Group. Interno ISIS pay for me and Sam. Kumasi Sante Kodoko, one more diaba at the Ababeto Omo support Senima. And pay yes anymore. Yade Amon Sempi at the Mama Renfi said Nyame Adma Kumasi Sante Kodoko game over the weekend. Over the day at the Prince Osei Owusu, one and a share as entry manager at the Kumasi Sante Kodoko was against Vision FC. Enye gema ebeye easy Adama Kumasi Sante Kodoko nemo one more are you ready some room in that game.
Yeah, I think after the Hasselhoff game, everybody went down, the spirit and the passion we want to work all went down. We each had a couple of meetings to lift them up to the level that we wanted, and so luckily we got even over the level that we wanted. To go away and then win by 2-0. That was a lot of effort that the boys put in. So we are ready to face Vision as well. It's not going to be an easy game, but at the end of the day, victory will be ours.
Enti coach Adama Kumasi Sante Kodoko Prince Owusu and Komode to Jawase enye easy game. Nemom Kumasi Asante Kodoko womobeko na omo ayejuma Jembo Rem na watwe a big game betoja bebiani Gold Stars womo peligaje House of Folk peligaje Nyame Adma Sunday ewo bebiani Dance Park ebejere papa na coach Adama Accra House of Folk Maswo Didi Dramani wasinano against Brekum Chelsea House of Folk enya results one more making right decision last game one more boy against Brekum Chelsea.
So we are in a marathon league, and sometimes we can find games that are very difficult like this. Even though they came certain, but we still had a lot of spaces. But I think that on that occasion, we still didn't make the right decisions whenever we had the opportunity to finish off. I think that we still created the right chances in the game to at least to have scored, if not 3 goals, but at least to score 2 goals in that game. And there was any attempt that they made only 1 attempt in the first half, and we made several of those attempts. And so it's a worrying factor, but we need to keep working on our final third play in terms of having that courage to take the risk and then to make attempts and then shooting in very close range and finding targets.
Entero ayankoma Masudi di Dramani wade atuja yeremun sempi ademanuchi and Masudi di Dramani say already one in Kansha Brekum Chelsea and somebody in Kansha Bebiani Gold Stars. Now omo regem wino oma jene daho woman ni daho omo bibiata ho woman in Bebiani Gold Star team no Masudi di Dramani and Koma wade tuja.
We are very mindful of the strength of our opponents, very direct and then a very transitional side. And then very fluid going forward. We played them twice already. We played them in the top 4, and then we played them in the league, and in all it ended 2-2. And so it tells that it's going to be a very tight game, and then we need to be very tactful in terms of how we approach the game, and then we need to be very physically very ready, and then psychologically very much oriented. That will influence our tactical discipline, and then our resilience, and then our comprehensive.
Coach Edema has a folk man CDD Dramani Kobodi Tuja was in Yamiatuma. Give me a so more a mindful say or more any baby any gold star Gabriel Ebetimi Autoja Yeti among Komakakare Demo.
Academic and matured sports.
And Koma coach Edema baby any gold stars. Frank Shimdid Waro and a trainee Edema baby any gold star. We didn't come out ahead of the game. Yamiatuma Sunday Autoja.
Well, look, I haven't been around. I don't know of this streak, and usually you always go into a game and we want to win. But we also know that we have a very solid, very difficult game ahead of us with a strong opponent. So of course we will try to do our best to change this.
Entero a coach at the Ama Baby Gold Stars around the D. At the Shimid, Nenkoma Wade Atuja, Yade Amon Sempi Ademane, Ama Rufisa Yama, your Black Queen, so much Kono, and no, I was Shija, and I was United Arab Emirates, and then Yen Hong Kong, and now Ebebo Sagibno, now report I met in local time, at 4 p.m. And no, a gamer, a bit to now already day at the come last one, and a trade at my Black Queen Steven ahead of the game.
Academic and matured sports.
So far, so good. I've only been here for 2 days, more or less. Great hotel, good facilities, good pitch, perfect weather for football. So nothing to complain over, and so nice to catch up with the staff and the players. There have been a few meetings, of course. We haven't seen each other for now a pretty long time, since we played England. So it's a lot to inform the new ones, to repeat for the ones that have been with the team for a while now. But back to some basic, of course, when they go into their club teams, there can be that they're doing different things, but now it's just to bring them back in our Ghanaian style. But all good. For me, it's always good to be open-minded, to be flexible as a coach. I mean, it's easy to go with the same squad the whole time. That's the easiest way to do it as a national team coach. If you deserve to be in the team, you deserve to be in the team. But also, it's my job to be open-minded and flexible to see new players. To this camp, we have 6 new players actually that is here to prove themselves, to do the best, and see if they potentially can help us in the future. The training so far have been okay. I would say not perfect. I understand it. It's the first time in a while together, and some new players that potentially a little bit nervous, but maybe more important to know that many of the players have been traveling from Mexico and the US, for example. it's maybe like a 16 hours flight. So to perform in the same day or the day after, it's almost impossible, I would say. So, but I expect a little bit more from the training today, and looking forward to the game against Hong Kong tomorrow. Yeah, I watched them like 4 or 5 games. They have probably played some more games in the past, but we know them pretty well, I would say, from the videos. I haven't seen them live. I know they have a similar FIFA ranking as us. I think it's 72, so a little bit higher, but I expect a close game. I've been working in Asia. I've been playing against a lot of like Asian teams as well. I know that they normally are very good when it comes to technique. They don't miss any passes. They are very like clean. They are normally good organized, I would say, as well. I know this team have a couple of tall players, but otherwise I expect us to be a little bit physical, stronger, and hopefully in the best way, best scenario as well, better. And we're going to do everything to win it, even if I know it's a friendly game. I hope and expect us to win.
Enti Kim last ne ko de tu jo se wom se ayonko fan kansie ana ye ball e Hong Kong.
Academic and matured sports.
Denchiraman 91.9 Sports.
Se Black Star team ma se new player ba ye mana kwa ba ye bodwa yamta na che se play na ba be gina mfimfini na che se dance move kakra wa ta dan no kakra wa sakakra na ye de mana kwa ba kakra na okọ Black Queens team na so ya Alexandra Emefa wono ye new player waba na enida e wo Black Queens omo camp ebusu abra Facebook no so abayua no ye mani twane na ase kakra yenda ye nua George Paul Force say amode video we bye. Entero aya Black Queens abayua emefa na chese ne da Joy B ene sa akodi adwuma wokobo ya enkane amokan se GMA was anase enkane chese VGMA yentimi nominate no
Academic and matured sports
na chese wokobo ya wode sa kakra ama bibia timi ye kama na yenko Black Queens new player Sharon Samson abayua no ene da ye bie kwemu ma no so no so wabadia akwaba we no awoso ba na obesent uba Facebook no so obense mayua no abayo masa ge ne ye ge
maza asa we die hey
na dabi enye no na ha we na me pe
we ne yo
na me pe no na dancing moves bia wo de ma me no wo koto wo kakra na chese owo so atire no nko ha wo hu ha no
controller
yes
nti asa no sa ni ni etire ni kwa na hu
oh said that be a asa no ho it's part of the now about you no ne je no ho ebusia yan join feed no na yentie adwumene kakra
Academic and matured sports.
Denchiraman 91.9 Sports.
Enteno aya Black Queens mayua no womo enkoma kakra no eba yedemu nsempi edema na Black Stars yebeko World Cup na anida estimator ebeto twa na ebusia ese wini ense se yakachro wonim se pre-tournament ay 1 million eni echire na yebeko pre-tournament camping eno echi group stage ni rema ay $6 million eni echire enen paying for se yedebevrim our World Cup anymore and which ye covrem our run of 32 now ay $690,000 and yedebevrim Yevrim our run of 16 ay $920,000 and a bedroom se nyame ye adom na se team Ghana yetimi ko rem our quarter finals ay $1 million and ye chire and a bedroom our quarter finals semi-final ay $1,300,000 and over and a bedroom final game no ay $1 million ni chire and a bedroom na diametene se ne se etimi wie bibia na wonim se management committee no wama fa adwene se ay $310 million and say $310,000 and na je de bedrim and so ade ama yetim no na ebusua ohwe sika ne da impemfo de betu dwa se ye de bebo ye Ghana yetim no ho brabra ye ko World Cup na ay 13 million choppable almost 40 million choppable and any damn pay for and so the betu the Alice made a video about Quatum a Diana Stars almost the new bus not just say sign new bus when young fantrim na yembra na jebedin kobane da Diana one more bus no buy ma yemba atapoku and any team na baso e wadia one more team yenta so the betu so na just say ya befie na ya bebedin kobo just say Diana mo bus na fe interior na fe papa who na fe o jane da ho kraman a wo puja no eta ho na duana no dem finfini kama o ma ye ni green na just a light green kakra na black and in nemo elder Mr. Charles from Police mama yendi din komo
academic and matured sports
Denchiraman Sports
was ne fa
eduana bas na fe
interior no cry fa
atapoko oyejuma pa elder
yeah minia
yembra na yendi komo ofin
okay me that's so my emre and then some ofie me start here free blasters am budget na abetu dwana na budget abetu dwana nyina no ba bia me wona me pe akaska tournament no kwa wodi $50 million okay ena obeje every Monday kono me de udi second ebeba group stages no so unya participate bi nko ade abenya $8 million be fi okono qualify eko wanimu a ni nyina na ye de beba Monday ni ahwe ye ne budget na aye no eni ba bia se di a wo hwe quarter finals uduru quarter finals obenya somewhere £17 million and as $70 million and I will be me enya eti the breakdown beba but we clearly blasters your budget area and at this time no and can say that ne suru bebru but ade ba ko say
academic and matured sports
honorable minister Kofi Adams abaso no say any one making public ama ye hu say any yes one fan say motor say honorable Yusuf de ni bi we there one making public ama Ghana fo nyina hu ba me sikani nyina no me problem ewo honorarium to management committee and I'm a problem
no
yes for pre-tournament campaign there no friendly matches woman bubble ball and even per diem am beje ni na ahemu ho
elder the all kind of my young adwuma dia two way no me dia maw
yes
enti odi urema na what me didin ko kakra wo me dia
eti we clearly ade ba ko a ewo ho pa say honorarium to blasters management committee and no aye wasa omo kono 1 month na ye kobo tournament but tournament aye kobo no ska omo benya ni nyina no blasters management committee members no omo ye 5 it is all divided way by aya obia benya $62,000 $62,000 no obia benya na $62,000 ye kan dollars na obeka say bi esika kitwa bi but what the buy Ghana sika ni ma is 6.2 billion ana obi ko ye aduma 1 month
jedene kwa brochiri
yedene kwa brochiri
kwa kope bebi amanada
madam fu mi de kan o say aka sese mre mpu no aka mu ma ye wo gina ahwese mu ye training baby hom beda aye keko observe na wa dunjere kakra bi wa kire sa aduma na na akoye
ya pe bebi a obeda ka ho ya pe nso ama wano ya hwese security ni ebebo ho ban Ye be so tam
6.2 billion.
I show some say brabejidi.
Now 1 month pe now could you go bomb from aba 6.2 billion and Ghana way. You see a day ma Black Stars Management Committee na aircon. But you can say ejuma di omo ye but I said this debate across one my debate I say omo deserve say omo sika na say omo deserve. One who full play kura on a risk. Ena who say wadad 1 month who did Ghana ha aka dey anka abe ye wajuma.
Ghana ha Mr. Frimpong. Ghana ha juma ben na obetena ha ye juma bosum ye benya sa
academic and matured sports.
Anoni asem no. Eti obi beka se who full player ed ba risk wurum enye easy. And I all say na that 1 month akwatena baby odi ye na juma anko benya but the question is sika no deserve say omo bi but omo bi so sika ye dey more is it outrageous or not outrageous?
Okay.
Soon and asenso they deserve to be paid because ojuma bi ni bi adidi na katua ho say omo kwa risk of my life asan say omo da age akomo tigana ambe but say a term 6.2 billion 1 month dia ma kwabrane no ene na me dia me say e wo soro
na oman mo ayete no Ghana man pejini bosumi oji piece
e wo soro because say ye ni say dia na chese adwumayefo fa ha yesisi wo adwuma bi mu ye no e risk factor na wo no e do so chain we no it am expecting say enei omo ebetimi aboa nanka at least say ye mo bia be say 50,000 Ghana cedis kra and as $50,000 kra ankanya bone ba say obegis 6.2 billion there and what the $20,000 kra minia ankanya ba now ye ko forces ka we nyina de am say omo mewa adwuma na omo ko ye na murusu bia but just that uba na nipa no say wase na daje a risk in life akono na ye mo be say bia 1 billion kra ankanya bone
310,000 US
yes,
dollars.
that is a car
for management committee.
We are 5 we divide obi abenya $62,000 and obi abenya. Wow. The bag Ghana scam say your phone say 1 cedi why dollar no cry 10 Ghana cedis ah. 10 Ghana cedis ah 1.2 billion. So 6.2 billion no obi abenya. Serious ah. As o mine is here
and over.
Is here no consensus na say ba. Scan beto odwa no. Randy Abi, one of management committee chairman, or signed the cocoa board.
No. Double cash out.
Eda kasede ye ni hu nkomo preko. When I can NDC General Secretary, the National Democratic Congress, the ruling government General Secretary. General Secretary
Fifi Kwati.
Academic and matured sports.
Nipu bako. Oye. Party executive. Nipu ba ko san so ye minister. Nipu ba ko san so ye MP. Ade.
Minister.
According to Fifi Kwete.
Asanso she cocoa board.
Yes, according to Fifi Kwete say any from boko ko pray party internal. So wo person be party internal we ya. Any minister wo say na we no. Fato. Because any party will need pass 6 million. Over 6 million.
Okay.
Who need back on we minister? One was also the board because one was also a party beginning. Look at Randy Abbey. Look, you say be a Juma Bibre by a one private work.
Okay. So
a private work they out to me a Juma Bibre just to get money. But this is a government work. This Juma will serve the public. Randy Abbey House of Lions and India. Pando House of Lions into the owner. Sergeant Yenena Danoso.
Okay.
Or something GFA executive committee member. ESCO member.
Okay.
Sergeant Engineer Danoso.
Academic.
Nipa Kona Sansuye Black Stars Management Committee
chairman. Sports.
Sergeant Engineer Danoso. Nipa Kona Sansuye Cocoa Board CEO. Dang.
So mine is come.
It is just a mine kroma na yete nti.
Ya ne sabinya.
Ya se ni bia ni ha. Ene yenim se cocoa board eniyoma ekoso cocoa farmers came cocoa reduction yeti cocoa so into cocoa board problems cry edoso cocoa ne yesi omuntu bi otene otumu na ye policy omuntu bi se bi we international market ya tete so ese negotiate se only farmers ndi komo ene farmers ni bofu nti ese ye ko farmers no ho na ye farmers ni kakasa adenti ni ate so utetro mu nsemu si wo adwuma na so water adenti ni ate so
Wellington boot no
so because of say nti ba this ankara na ye be wonnam but this what do say few
wonnam say few na ma
church machewe ba say adwuma ni nyina no controller u jai say adwuma ni nyina esan so kwa Black Stars Management Committee adwuma ade nti kroma nti eni obi a nti kroma nti controller ye ni obi a
ehu
ade
nipa ba ko onko ankra di bre 4 awa ban mu
ade
nipa ba ko
too much it's too much anka ye bo we di Randy be start di Black Stars e chenye ne wako workout bebre
mo bi nkubie
nye nti wo se Randy be e free gun hanma Black Stars adwuma ne yenya na yentumi nye obi wane kwesi antechi ye pam kwesi antechi Ghana football egu nti yentumi nye obi fufu ma ne nye ade
Emilia, so that no dey ya miracle anyway bi dey nkomo bebre ma muram kakra bi okonomi abantie na ye mra kotokonsem eno na ye wo ha na pon ya na press release ebeto dwa se mensia pa titiri fo miensa se omedi kotoko anim. These are the men omo etimi ebae eye Mr. Kwesi Osei-Fori oye chief executive officer adema that is a shop constructions and oda obey board chairman ede amount and the vice chairman
of that so busianti Facebook and also na wabehwe mpemfo a ne da commercial sante koroko wo de abasa new board okra mate we enkansu
Mr. James Osei Brown shop one eda and one chairman and Mr. Kwesi Osei-Fori vice chairman ono and Rockshaw chief executive Rockshaw odano and Mr. Kofi Abban ono so founder and chief executive of Rock World and also and these are teacher for first board year no more best 12 no mo nyina me nza
okay
board na Dr. Kwame Chei board chairman yes
na breso
na omu nyina ewom
okay
and a power struggle ba say Dr. Kwame Chei nim de onwumasua mu no ewo fem ba sabe kwasia be na apeska enya mi da kwasia bia no a apesika enya mi da obi obenya sika bia enyansani je onyansa on de be plan ade no atimi de enya sika no but omu hwe say onwumasua no ewo fem it is ade a yemfa buo ema no na omu ye pam omu kwetena afie and these are enkofo anei obia on bibidi assign the adwuma kese no obi o ha onane dia obi o ho so a group bi na afro me na oda no so these are the men ye dey adwuma na so musa but ade a me de ewo ho no say the time na ye dey am omo no on say per statement and another babonte no kire clearly say they should resume work immediately na ayifo na omo eda management na no sa interim committee no na na penkra committee no omo so any omudwuma to the end of the season but enkofo na omo this time no if it's zemra kopim time a season be kwa wie no a transition period eti omo hwe na omo hwehwe omo nkrata asem na omo hand over eti omo na omo nyina na ye adwuma na tenka say next season take off no no hu bibia ni so awie
okay nti se new board no
ateki almost start adwuma na sa
under stadium
yes normal hand over yes it is a best and fast akabezi 2-3 months and a season akwawi a omo na ye adwuma bom na omo de omo bie nkrata se mu ye buy players we ni ato we mu ni aye say ska ya spending here na omo hu baby omo so ebe take up heading free etenya the for mom and this time no they have luxury of time to plan ahead of next season.
Okay.
But akoba senka season ni kwa wiye. Ana na name we ya anka be seseso ama afa na mbe recruitment. Mu be say mu be this time there omu no mu nyina na ya bom till the end of the season. This aka 3 months so the timing is very timely and are good for that appointment and say abamo be. But adia ba ko a ye ni say in the history of Kotoko no bia maya ya mano more than 3 years that.
Okay.
But this management no on this board no and another among 5 years say no pressure. Omo build the team no na omo nye infrastructure especially infrastructure at Adoko Dash no omo nye ni ye say na be ya no ma be ko ye e de amomo. So it is up to the management no say and as you say board no say omo so be your management.
Okay.
Going to next season no na anoma etimi akwenantie ba no say papa former GFA vice chairman Kwesi George Kwesi your friend is saying George Kwesi Free ona na ni din abaso ene omo no edi nkomo a enche bia no obesi o
okay
ha ana yania senior man kwamena yoboa on ebe communication director.
Okay.
Edi nkomo a omo didi no it is a share clearly
na we Safudu
se omo de omo time na ba wi but say omo hwe akiri
Safudu
ngosi sanete do hwe sa camping we na so mo ba. These are some of the things that amra na no alaji gede asem o kan in the midweek na gamede be wuram na ke alenke so unya these big men especially kwabena yobo anu ayim na so mo jitu. Yes ebe ma unkoji yefa respect no ho yam for you omanimu ntutwi from in a sense that big men and asia omo back to the table about also na no say communication omo beba omo de betu Kotoko supporters nanimu no ene na betimi abo say ene ya ba yenya 5 years eye abotre na nkoba say we are in a rush say ye kaka say enenu ye pele gadi and minimi ye Africa ko and minimi ya okay this man they know what Asante Godi ana obe Kotoko si we me refini din kakra oba ya no Herbert Mensah o communicated the three supporters say you build the team it's not in a rush it's yani trophy be amonti ase but there was progression
na kuma Asante Kotoko supporters on beti ase sa
oba normal de betuja from the beginning o me kan tro mo say ye kwaje Africa ye kwaje say there be o communicate first season e pass ye koduru ha second season pass ye koduru ha ba ye no Herbert Mensah ba communicate the tro mo no le 10 no anebe so no be Kotoko duru cup winners cup final in 2002 and no mbedi this one about 2004 amo san be bo Confederation Cup with House of Folk no a communication no say obesi be communicate to the fans and for pressure and na man put 5 years there the opposite we be abetimi and omo see you first year no so omo sika ka hu ni say subsequent years also ba sponsors aba amanye say afi na obi bia kwaji sika free mo ma me fa ma no say na me nuanu mrem
elder no we hiti papa say emre woma enkodra no behwem ewo Kumasi Asante Kotoko ene omonsem GFA na omaye team football yi say ye football say agrobi na ye dio Mr. Frempo you to also
the last time you a board of Kotoko na powerful like this now was the 12th one no year 12 no
the 12th design
the 12th you know look sa board no pa the texture of that board no near we scaffold near football fool technocrats na messy that was na nane amponsa yeah no me we no that board na entumi anye we no I could all say o enjoy show no one Abuaje ene Talibo Tialu yeah omo enjoy show na omo bo abenso Omo Babin so any Derek clothing ne.
Yes, academic and matured sports.
Enjoy show. Look, controller sa board na entumi anye ye no. Ema anything about be ekotoko fufuru bia na me pese me hope say high. Na ne ampon some error no. Look, apart from sa board no kra no, the management and na about form no controller na nye izo.
Okay.
Or the denta any some top denta mo abino that leading no. Look, Africans in some called diaspora more diaspora no. Ukwa brutin na so we see to that is the lady herself friend. She's a top person.
Yes, me
oh, salad.
Yes. Ope, so who outside Ghana.
Yes.
Also seen it.
Any person only than town the account. No, since the Evelyn in Siasare.
Yes, what the account.
When we account, so the board no management in your control, and I know ding. That was the time I'm going for Prosper Nathan, right? Prosper Nathan, Ogun, and a coach, you know. And I'm winning with Legan. Control and to Quantuquasa. And to Quaninia, I did empire the media. Waba
academic and mature sports.
Denchira me
time do you know. Where you say into Yemi and to be support to San your money cook the media.
Media kunko toko.
And
obit me question media, she said,
yes,
Yankas a play with
Bobo. Yes,
Chinchilla was say a starting.
Yes,
and so do
you say management board when you say Obieli Yansa oh Kumasi. 1 year people we say hey 1 year yes na yam ponsa ko station way hey na yam ponsa di na tam ene ye ya na yam ponsa ne sa board ni nia controller ye hu sa di we hu
Dr. Kwamiche atene ho akwa
Dr. Kwamiche look once in a sense you problem once in a sense you problem here said the the investment na me ye no nti scanner me di shame no fa so be na me nye free so private day and main private go for a deal mobile control almost capa private business but the question is this can be kotokomu or the nisi can be business nisi can be business nisi can back ana nisi can be kokwa and these are business people I don't think say Kofi Amuaban or kotokoni or support kotoko there but what fans what be 50 million Ghana cedis say or be two kotokomu sa
so do team na
keke and that is one thing opim so any omomo involved no omodi sadi obini sadi ne se okotokotumi solve we so togbe edin sika she house of okmu ni ano team na any dia o
okay
or so person togbe person ton house of sisia ne shares no odi di no obenya ni nia back still togbe do house of okmu I don't think say obi o Ghana han mo do house of okmu ni togbe based on sika odi ashim any bi okolomi mic na me okolomi why na do house ni togbe
obi o
do house ni togbe so
obi o ho
so this catch him has folks support
ono no ma kwan
Okolomia
she opa
has folk bebo has folk only to float shares has folk to me float shares na shares no kra no obi obeto shares ko mo ni
permanent
so wo do obi a wo da ade bi a control do sika shemu enye wanu
fafa keke
look to the point I try making is say to we din sika bebra shem. But if you saw the house folk this can be rushing in the crowd, send it to win in Honoma. The bush your phone and ma. Says no matter me floating, so because of a house worker, Skadi never to be.
Okay.
He's a businessman. It is much as saw the house of work, still a business. In Tinko Foko to Kabu Mudin. Control a scanner with the best Kotokono, a young bottom sicana. Neo bottom sika.
Academic and
mature sports. Back. And then I had Dr. Kwamiche. Dr. Kwamiche free Kotokopeno, go see Nidia.
Abrancas.
No
one in stadium.
Brankes, yeah. One of I think the best pitch I mean who Ghana Premier League. And
the saying young Black Star back from Umbakuma.
Facility on the question is I didn't know Dr. Kwamiche one for Saskana Mama Shekotoko because in that matter saw Dokotokono. Oh yes, I didn't know Mao hey, that's scale the coach to come in. The what they ever back
okay.
And I cast an elbow. Sunday money says so. So two for this scanning my board no. Say board no money na mo fan run the kotoko dia ene no
more normal cause say 18 players na scanner shit
eno ni asem no nti two for na this can be my board no mo dey run the kotoko na say de omotom sika na be run the kotoko
otum for na de ba mo
and hodom na say so say so two for the pro this ka e de mo na board dey run the kotoko me time na so maka Randy Abbey deɛ no Randy Abbey nipa baako ade Koko for break Black Stars management from nipa baako ade
almost an from opportunity
oh there be too much Hearts of Oak so called ball draw midweek
okay
enya wasa Hearts of Oak baby no mako pick 3 points oje Hearts of Oak want asio match 18 no mako win def no mako do
Hearts of Oak ball now more ball now
academic and mature sports
so many problem defenders so many problem midfielders so many problem
any one man
the other ball be to atene me
and then that's some
so with me twia koduki penim o pese coach na me so na say bobo no fa to atene
you don't ground that it oje mo nti we controller yeko wedding Polycarp wedding neighbors won form ene ya won form
Polycarp
yeah form so na Polycarp boy adi afa yeah boys ne ware nti yeko wedding won form yeko ifia no ma yeko sisi a mo cha
Polycarp ne Barbara
yeah Roman asoro ho no ma nti nyame adom Polycarp so owie ya chika say Polycarp we another so no di so
anu da wana flare na kaza chika wale obaba no na nti o so mama ne na ko chedebe menin pakro ya ajo o de bia obi ayi ase dawlu de bia nko ayi ntu sheda uko obi ayi o mpa so obi baba wayi
Martin
wanu ya fanje chika yesi ekromu ye de na de sanfo
academic and matured sports
and your president ben wale me wale 2016
aware nye race
bra saudi si wanu su sade o meye ya me wura si di wa bo na otia minimum ni din ndu anu da kunya nima o so ne e fla o je nju kolomia wo se wo kasa ya me de keke wo kasa wo vim no me pawasem oni nko fo mo support me enti ade bia me ma de bia me majuma me sache me kasika me de sache kire wa wo nyini ye nyaji de sade o me ya meye wana wale no ko mo sa wale me ko wale bia keke kire me
okolomia emre na na ekodo te yendi nkomo
menia
ware ne de ye
eye ba wo ba
ho bo anso nya enye chinchina
awale wo bible mo mena bible mena me tire ona o tire enti nyankopon de bible wo de abam sa awale ye awale ye mfaso enti du ba bia kan blabo no ampo obi antene wa be da ko ani mu ablabo no enti awale ye me simi nuanom ebo se wo mo wale ye no nyamnya ato nsema na chabi o ye yi o awale ne ye etuwa wale mini ma wie ni cha ma mintintim oh nu osiesie no ba siesie na che
academic and matured sports
sa agrobe sa efri fa anopa ya titi abitie de be anu no ne cha no ya titi abitie me ne cha no ene sanyame ampe fie nyama no chabi o
madam Fubiti mom bizi ye ka ware asem no wo de wapa ho kura nka wan ware kura na nka sebi wa sponsor me mama ye media nka nche
sa what ya che sabi o anya bia hwe first match me ba 11 years me ndi me ba no ko nanum kakranka and menia mam ntinchim me chia Hearts of Oak supporters nyina bla Oma ya die chapter 98 omo juma omo bone so many titu ya chama alaji has chama baby a wo bia me chia wo me bom mu asema wo na me chia support champion akuku da ma mo platform no so chama understand Mr Johnson eni oma mintimi mbom ndi nya Malik Nkulunia me chia wo juma so amu di ma Hearts of Oak enna no enene e chen da ba 2 weeks mboa ya ni kotokobo a chana ni 2 weeks man kasa da ma mo wada wo mo fidie su da
okay
me na minim dia ko bla da bi yo kromo ya o se ni esoko ye be soko toko firidu nkwa na eko ye be soko toko na no Sunday ye bodo na supporters ni bi ntiase ye say adanti na sabon ya bodro se chana ni bebi ni ba Ghana Premier League mo ncha house da e won home da yani ya settle record man won home yani baby ani asia 5 times do aye 4 ya yini ba ko ho e china bibi besi wo dance park ye ni tita o match ni be ko bi match no ye be ko bi baby ani ya de wo di galegra house of folk ye be ko akofa union from kotokoto ba no ye tim no baby a bona no odi o bra ya nkofo che entimi chego enu kura minu wa bia ya adwen but enkwan nye de bia na nam bebrebe guma ye de wo bi nkwan nam gumu je chom antuni nya no ode enkwan no kura nye yi enkwan hu baby enkwan nam enam no bi nam ayi French champion ne bi no enam ko beda dunkwa ha ye de nyame adum ye coach no didi gamani wo ba fofo no mo so ye ma coach ankofo bi kan janjafo ni bi kan but ma coach no mo bor e bi senke ye mo chairman family kotoko bla no ba no sabi oba ye bi ni ade nye
omo ka so ye ma coach someone ka so
dabi kotoko no ye ma coach no kotoko be ji 12 say 2 na satam de no mo ka so yo ba and up best coach in Ghana bla betimi de amadidi memmanum 85% akadi aka no na so na 100 ye mole gini ye no anya 100% she has to focus on ye wom sikan na de nam se atuye ntoma da ya sunti no yan san player bia o anjo players na already start wom na wo su owuo mo wonu asebo owuo mo enkomo me the house of folk be fla duma kwadum anu to na miadum Ghana Premier League ya gbonu house of folk to so 4 na bla onye bibia ma wase kura na akobonu kro no the way house of folk supporters ye ni so ye ntie bonu yo bonu na ne ba wonu bibi kotoko na se mi tuni di wo radio bi so uko social media da ho mesi wo be ha won ja yiwani wo be ha she won ja ebi na se be si wo dance park
okay
in the house of folk supporters na mon for support na mo wono atoko am na de bi asem mon for mo support no ma ye nyame boa tina dance park ye de league no ba bi adunu aye no bibi sei se media man ba ji Ghana Premier League gina house of folk ye so me come at 40 media man last match woni house of folk that match ni ebobon baby am baby and obi so media match league na bla unu no ho sire baby ani so obeje house of folk yesi obeje na emom no yasi mesom na minia house of folk ni bia da wo mompa matim no players Benjamin Asari church na wo beye na nwanwade ani biem di odi ye kotoko ntia bi no obeye dance park
aya no wabantema mami
oh bla aduma no dosun ah mu de mamta mi wansam kan o
because
ya bo Ghana Premier League ya
afrefo ne mre no mintimi
ani dan kura ya bo Ghana Premier League ya kotoko ne asim panifo no bla de betin tema me kan kire o
okolumia abusi obeti ma bajume di no so 0200 300 335 0200 300 335 ubeba na we do adwentre
academic and matured sports
ahomani bone nipa okay me yam first caller hello good morning Udin ni baby ankase free
bye ankrato
ankrato yanko adanse obuasi
yo mo kakaba de kan se so bi kuma za kan goto ono na wukuma afuma afuma ono na makuma dafu ne ban fa da tiwo uradi ya tuma ye betumi afa yi na mo fa okole ni a ono so ba ko fa no so ono abajin so se mi dia se wo sa so on tell me no on le tu se ga e na betumi ala na ba se o bi ala mo nta ko awo smart and so o mutumi da se e ti o ma ni mu se bo ne dia e game ni dia e game e ti wa fa na game ti se o ko ri ni one now the people go no ma mo se ba o ti ni it's my idea that it's a better win. I'm going to say, you know, and call me via Movia.
Mr. Bedal, say hello, good morning. Udini, baby, I can say free.
Morning, Sanka,
Atu Kwamina Janko. I pay money to Tony be brim white.
But not tell I got more money. I have to come on them to Yes, I'm on it. Yes, the moment.
Academic and matured sports.
Dan Sherman Sports.
Mr. Bernard, say hello, good morning. Woodini baby Akasa free. Hello? Okay, too bad when to just hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Minia.
Bonzama Fidie.
Minia.
Bonzama Fidie, no. I don't pay your money to why?
Your bonnet, I'm a last and 35 from a minia. And Juma, one checking you, so I say,
Juma pa.
I
as soon as I get busy.
The Mamma come anyway. Minia, Mamma Chafu, we are phoning, and I'm
Academic and matured sports.
We call you. Then come with some bubble and also nominating here, a Jimmy and Sano. Maybe an income home.
Oh, Dabby, dear by the income.
Oh, my, Stephen video control secretary to Omea Metro Manka. And I'm a cast of mobile boy in Diminia. I am a Mamma Kakra.
And yes, she can why?
I wouldn't have a three. Then I am born, I know your house in your years, you want to sort out there. Not Minia. Yes, you're for do me, you don't know, Crown, Minia, I want to me for young call your friend say. But I asked and so. Not me and saying. Minia. Maybe I got to call your boss with the other and yard you shot out here. Oh, you the stream with so and yard the camera. Minia, Yammy Advance will be a canny, a cover, any boys and many women go to me. Yammy Adama, Minia, I am some Kuguma, shot out here. Which Mamma score live, but I had a crown.
Oh, then yes, she can. Mamma, how can?
I wanted to go, and honestly, any house and a control pregnancy one is someone we did. I'm penny, I'm fair them. We know Yammy Adama, Yakob, and in Minia, Eagles. Could be unshaky, short as here. The Mamma Coffee.
Academic and matured sports.
Dan Sherman Sports.
Mackenzie, Gulas, could be unshaky.
Hello, good morning. Woodini, maybe a casa free.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm Pacho Pejanimu Kakrama. Why?
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Metonka, Yanko. Okay.
Now, panels in the family member, supporting my support here, my family member. I'm making the license color.
Okay, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Pacho Dini baby akase free.
Me did the Ejaben because of free them to Sobreja.
Ejaben, Pacho Yanko.
Master can become the best can say. I support you now or no. Sir, Mosha Kotoko Bakwa, I was Sunka. Young bear from 3 years ever. Last year, Kotoko Shemo, home and away. Kotoko Mushaba be near Shem, but last week,
Academic and matured sports.
Almost has a new secretary there, and so it will be a correct man also. A penny says a could have won in South or Nippon phone a Didier.
Okay.
Kotoko, Yashabo has baby. They can become a Koto Penifona on Britain, so no, I'm a team in
Ben say hello, last caller. Okay. Say okay. Last caller. Hello, what are your last caller? Yanko. Too bad. me patch online ne mu nya ha ene ye de ofre for dwumade ne nyina besi okolomia o final west na yen sorry so me hu pa
sisi a se wo ya ha sini a wo ne be kire me patch Peter ne tamu me introduce bosum bia so ade be jo
okay
bosum bia 20 cedi book ni che 20 cedi se na be a book mu san e be san yesi akokunente ndu ya ha sini ade ti ni book no pese onya bia aba me a okolomia ha menya bia ma ebi o me
ma bi tudwa se ne be yo bi
a number me di tudwa 0241 27 67 95
okay
0241 27 67 95 emom so nsa kan book we ya o mental duty na wotu ya no se bibi to a e book wo ni ye hwe
all right
se o wali o to bedi o ye bibi ye to a e wo wuntu ya bla ye ma enti wo ya ha enti ameka che ye ball gini wi a de koto supporters ni afam de na ye bo team no ehwa na me behwe de mpanyimfo ni ye no ohon tuma hwe enti mentan ba bi nka se me ya ha sini enti mina da bia me frame radio so frame radio so bia nti kwan mi okoye mi na alaji has chairman so bia wo ncho tamari chief je ncho bia kwan na mom ye wasadia se wo ya ha sini mamba pa si e ko ba bia wotumi di okona ni maya ni edi nkunim enti mi share supporters no atokwa am na da bia asem card mom la me hona magibi wo nkonya bibi to a ye be free du nkwa ha na yaba
okay
enti mi share supporters ni wo mom ye na kuonu chapter 98 ye munye du se blane se de nkofo bi ye nye ho na ye
all right
na momunu obi se wase ya house atosoa sei bra house of folk join 1 March 2000 was all 4 aya mama mu nkoho ye nya ni sa de efuna ba ni edi o ene wase wa next time no ayo prepare na nto wase ni bi mi ko me tia mi am kani
Academic and matured sports.
me ma me me papa a chempem na me ma me papa wo me ma me odenjira anya so nyino me chia busianfo abletu abusian mo honya na me chia me customers ya sebi o ma me nsa koma no house of folk supporters chapter 98 me chia munya ne mum nya mbo chena match no ye beko chairman se wa beko bia no me number na me dia tuja no flem ne nkomo bi wo ha chira yeni na me bo a chena first on me ba jigual na na boatin o ko school or class meeting wanya 11 years nyankopon chira no won to nkwanem na wadwin papa ne maam ne nya wono no nyankopon emfa yeso ne emu akura ma daache ofri boss asase no me da se menua
right hello Accra House of Folk Adamusini Okolomia and Amoten and Kawo Jumedia so Mr. Charles from Polayas and Ka say what they amanensem any finsem pinsimo ebaye altabaye what they amanensem finsem pinsimo it's me by sports crew in United Yaw famous et Jumedia chi sanso and a chika etimi eta Jumedia Junior Alonso woman etimi eta Jumedia original Kake Kumo Abaye Sel Enoch Otu woman eta Jumedine chene abaywa sono what you call Facebook and Alex
Academic and matured sports.
Denchiraman 91.9 Sports.
The sports controller Mambize eti Jumedine Sanso and a Kakape what doing called Circuit Court Room 6 wono and a DJ Vampiro Wamabade Kakape Sanso and Mr. Hubert Kofi Sunday Ras Bombo Wamote Jumediano, the man himself can fire Waba. Yes, sort of so Yankopon Yantuma, your best sounds to Asia once again, Dino or say Bonso Ben is a sports controller.